and welcome back to the System Magic Twitch stream. As always, we're your hosts. My name's Greg, this is Andrew, and we are here with Boros Convoke. We have caved to the pressure of the metagame, and we are playing the new hotness in the Pioneer format, which is Boros Convoke. As you can see, this deck plays 8 Convoke 5-drops, notably the new Knight Errant of Eos. It also plays Gleeful Demolition with a bunch of random artifacts, and that's kind of the game plan. You're trying to convoke Knight Errant for the full 5, or you're trying to Bushwhacker them with just a whole bunch of tokens. Now, Andrew, there are a couple different builds of Boros Convoke. You want to tell us a little bit about what's going on in this particular deck list?
All right, so first of all, I insist... So first of all, do we have a comical nickname for the deck that we should use? Should we call it, like, Hogaak? Or should we call it, like, Slogaak? Or, like... I don't know what the right nickname is, but I feel like we probably should... Yeah.
Bogaak?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll workshop it.
We'll work on it.
Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah. So, okay. I think... Here's around this deck. So everybody in the world... and their mothers and their grandmothers is aware that some of this deck's draws are very unbeatable. And I think the entire world, including me, is currently in a phase right now of trying to get a deck that, in addition to having a really strong nut draw, has a pretty solid average draw.
Okay.
That's like the phase of the world. And I sort of think that playing Burning Tree Emissary is like saying what I really want is my nut draws to be more broken. And sort of like, I think the general conceit of the Clarion Spirit builds is like, calm down, that isn't the problem this deck has. The problem is you need your basic draws to be functional, you need a little more staying power.
Okay.
And so, like, that's the idea of the build in general. I've tried both, and I think it's competitive, which is better, but I'm currently leaning no Burning Tree is better. And I think if you play no Burning Tree, it has like a bunch of cascading implications. Mm-hmm. Like, once you have no Burning Tree, you don't need all of your 2-drops to be castable off red. So now you can play Resolute Reinforcements and Clarion Spirit instead of Forbidden Friendship, which is actually super nice because Clarion Spirit is a 2/2 and a 1/1 and can sometimes continue to make 1/1s and the 1/1s fly. So it's better in like 3 different ways.
Yeah.
If you can cast it on turn 2.
Yeah.
And then, like, Resolute Reinforcements, I've actually found the Flash to be invaluable because often you're afraid of a sweeper. And then you just pass, and if they sweep you, obviously it's still not great, but you splash in a 2 BOT, you can untap and convoke something immediately.
Sure.
It sometimes is a big difference maker. Also, it lets you hold up Rending Volley and chop down the spell half of Giant Killer, which is pretty relevant against Greasefang specifically. Mm-hmm. And occasionally relevant in other matches, but mainly Greasefang.
Sure.
So anyway, I think that part's super nice. Yeah, I have 2 Legions landing in my deck. I've been really impressed by this card against Red-Black. I also really like that it's just a consistent 3rd land in all matchups. So I'm playing 2. It's legendary, so I want to play 2. Yeah. I also might be biased towards the card, but I think it's legitimately good. It is probably one of the most Andrew Ellenbogen associated cards in all of Magic.
That's probably true, yes.
But I do think it's good. And so I'm not playing it unruthlessly, I believe.
Do you think this is another one of the most Andrew Ellenbogen associated cards in all of Magic?
Well, that might be number 1.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be the card most associated with me.
I see.
But yeah, so Loxodon, yeah. So, okay. Then the creative thing I'm trying in this list, which I've tried 0, but I think might be right, is I'm main decking this card. And the reason I'm doing that is, for a long time, I was playing 3 invasions. Well, for a long time, what I mean is, I've been playing this deck for like 2 days. Mm-hmm. So for most of the 2 days I was playing this deck, I had 3 to 4 invasions in the sideboard, and I slowly realized I was boarding them in almost every matchup. And look, I want to give a quick caveat here. It is fallacious to say that when you board in a card in every matchup, you should main deck it. That's like not good reasoning in general. However, sometimes when you board in a card in every matchup, you should main deck it. So I want to try that. Basically, to elaborate slightly, it's wrong to make that jump because sometimes you're doing that because like post-board games look different from pre-board games just against the field.
Yeah.
Or because you always board in the same card, but you board out different cards every time.
Yeah.
In this deck, I always cut the same cards anyway, so I think I have a reasonable case that maybe I should just start them. So currently, there's 2 in the main.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right. Notably, what's really strong about this deck is A, you can turn 1 Gleeful into turn 2 play this, flip it. which is fucked.
Yeah.
It does require specifically Ornithopter. It doesn't happen that much.
Sure.
But it's another way to just have a messed up draw with this deck that doesn't require these cards, which is nice.
Yeah.
Also, just like this format has a ton of combo. Like Pioneer's pretty combo heavy right now, and I just like it against literal every combo deck. Like, Grease Fang, Creativity, like Atraxa, Lotus Field, like you name it. I like it against all of them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I want to try making it. And I was even boarding against Red-Black, actually. Literally just to, like, delay Shieldred 2 turns and be a pseudo payoff.
Yeah.
Because, like, against Red-Black, you're mostly trying to make all your draws functional through Thoughtseize, which is very hard because your deck is extremely bad against Thoughtseize. So, like, just having another impactful card that, like, can turn a pile of tokens into a game plan was really good for me.
Yeah.
So, anyway, this is I'm trying. Also, once you cut Burning Tree... a natural implication of that is that Reckless Bushwhacker gets a lot worse, because that's, like, its best friend.
Sure. And
kind of what we were finding is, like, once you don't have Burning Tree, you don't really want to naturally bob Bushwhacker kind of ever. What you want to do is never naturally draw and always find it off night. Obviously, you can't actually have that. You can't actually choose to never naturally draw it.
Sure.
But, however, I think 3 might be right in this world. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not confident that 3 is right, but I'm trying. So those are like kind of the central conceits of this list. A few other notes. My sideboard, I have more Giant Killers and a bunch of Forge Devils. I'm trying to play a lot of 1-drops on the board so we can keep the 1-drop count high in all matchups. I really don't like playing versions of effects that are not 1-drops when you can instead play versions of effects that are 1-drops, given that you're playing a deck that really, really cares about having lots of 1-drops.
Yeah.
Maybe that sounds obvious, but I feel like people ignore this all the time. Like, I keep seeing sideboards of deck that are like 4 Rending Volley, 4 Tormod's Crypt, etc. I'm just like, those are not 1-drops.
Yeah.
I would like some 1-drops. So, yeah, and then I have a couple Magmatic Chasms for green, a couple Wedding Announcements for red-black, and grinding matchups generally, and the third Invasion, and that's kind of it.
Yeah. There has been a better weight 1-drop than Thraben Inspector, but notably it comes with a clue, which is a combo with Gleeful Demolition.
You're not playing it because you want to play Thraben Inspector.
Yes.
You'd far prefer Savannah Lions if you did not care about controlling our effect.
Yes.
Also, something that perhaps people will see as we start playing this deck is it is my opinion that I feel pretty strongly that the best card in this deck, it's not this card, it's not this card, and it's not this card. This is the best card in the deck by a lot.
Yep.
To be honest, I think that, like, if you looked at my win rate based on whether or not I drew Gleeful Demolition in this deck, I think it is immensely variant.
Okay.
I think, like, when you're mulliganing, this is the card you want in every opener. This is the card that produces every busted screenshot you see on Twitter. Like, Gleeful Demolition is the sauce.
Yeah.
And how you account for that is kind of tricky. Like, obviously, there's no way to draw more of it. There's no way to play more than 4.
Right.
It's more just, like, when we're mulliganing, I'm going to be prioritizing Gleeful Demolition, like, pretty heavily.
Sure.
Because I just think all of the most fucked up stuff is Gleeful related. Like, the reason this deck exists is because of Gleeful. Trust me, it's not because of this card. It's because of this card. Yeah. I mean, maybe that wouldn't exist without this card also, but, like, this is the number one reason.
Sure.
So, yeah. That's I guess my general take on the deck. And
hey Howler, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Ooh, Gleeful is the Kiora of this deck. That is a nice way to put it, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fairly accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, also, we didn't get to kind of every question. There were a lot of repeat questions, and so I definitely would encourage you to go back and watch the VOD or watch when it goes up on YouTube tomorrow. We definitely talked about things like the emissaries and things like that. And yeah, we'll talk more about the deck as we go on. But I think we should fire it off.
All right, we can fire it off.
Nice. Some of these cards are going to be hilariously expensive on the floor of the RC. That is probably true.
I think that's true almost regardless of how good the deck
is. And hey, Defeater, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow! Welcome to System Magic.
Yeah. Also, I freely admit for a fan of the stream, a really important thing is that if you are playing this deck at RC Dallas, you must come find me and get an Andrew Ellenbogen Vampire Lifelink token for your Legions Landings. It's actually required.
Yeah.
So, bear that in mind.
Can I sign some in advance and you can sign them too and we can do the System Magic thing?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay, last seen playing mono white humans 22 days ago.
That
So,
could be anything.
Could be anything. Bushwhackers are already drying up on the internet. I see.
Yeah, this is already happening. I'm concerned our hand is bad.
This hand looks pretty bad to me.
So, if we keep this hand, what's our draw? It's turn 2 Clarion, turn 3 Resolute Reinforcements plus locks. That's the draw, right? Oh, it's not even that unless we draw third land.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should mulligan.
Let's mulligan.
Our hand is just... I think this is probably not good enough on the play. Maybe if I knew it was a matchup where this card was super impactful, I'd consider keeping. But in the dark, I just think there's no way. Also, maybe on 6. Okay, so this hand doesn't have a payoff, but is maybe a keep.
I think we have to keep this, right?
I do too,
and tuck a land.
Well, we definitely took a land. I was trying to figure out which one. Specifically, is it Shephet Dunes or not Shephet Dunes?
I think it's got to be Shephet Dunes, right?
Yeah, I guess probably it is.
I mean, I get that that's a payoff, but we need 5 lands to be able to do that.
I mean, I know it's barely a payoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, how much is the life going to matter? I guess it could matter. Okay, let's tuck Shephet Dunes.
Yeah.
You never know when life will matter. Also, we should think slightly about our sequencing here, because it's going to be a little interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because basically, yep, it's Mare. All right. So
after our last stream, somehow we didn't play against this deck at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. But anyway, we definitely play Epicure on 1. That's uninteresting, obviously. And I think we definitely shock because we're going to shock sometime.
Sure.
On 2, things are going to get a little interesting because, well, basically, there are reasons to and to not play Gleeful Demolition is the fundamental situation, right? Yeah. But I think maybe we're supposed to slow roll it, even though that's, like, unusual. Right? Like, because if we play Gleeful, then we don't have a way to double spell for the Clarion Spirit or for the Reckless Bushwhacker later.
Yeah, where if we go Clarion Spirit and we draw the land, next turn we can go Gleeful into Bushwhacker, and that's really good.
And even if we don't, we can actually go Gleeful into Gleeful their clue.
We don't get 3 1/1s. It just destroys it.
It just destroys it, yeah.
Oh, but it makes a 1/1 off
Clarion Spirit, yeah. I think we might do that in that situation. But yeah. I mean, so anyway, we should play this on Mountainside in case we want to double Gleeful, I think.
Right.
I'm not sure we'll actually choose to take that option, but
yeah,
it seems like it's probably right. Both players are opening up with a, furious 1-drop, 2-drop, both of which are super medium start.
Uh-huh.
We'll see if our opponent has a spicy follow-up or not.
Looks like they're... Oh.
Okay, that could be bad.
Oh, because they might now Convoke?
Our opinion on... Wait, what?
He's wondering what our opinion on Bant Auras for an upcoming tournament.
Don't play it.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. That's my opinion. So, Demolition this?
Yep.
I mean, that's something how we start. Like, my question here is Bushwhacking actually good? Like, we're just like... I guess maybe it is because we, want to force trades because we don't have a Convoke thing, but they don't either. They would have just played it.
Yeah.
So, we could just not Convoke and just, play Resolute Reinforcements. But, is that good?
So what happens if we play Bushwhacker, and then we attack with everyone but the Clarion Spirit, probably?
Well, I think they'll just trade everything.
That sounds kind of good for us, but...
Yeah, I guess that's true. And they kind of get the first draw step with the big board, so, limiting their draws might be good.
And they have clues and stuff,
Yeah. I mean, that takes a... Yeah, okay. I think you're right. I think we should probably just jam.
Yeah.
For the record, I actually tested a small amount of Bant Auras in Pioneer, which I assume is the second question, before this tournament, and I found it to be completely unable to beat red-black post-board ever. Pre-board sometimes, post-board never. So, yeah, don't do that. So if they no blocks and bushwhack us, we could lose... No, we probably won't lose the game. It just, probably isn't lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... Yeah. This is fine. I think... Well, no blocks is terrifying, but I don't think... It's actually very hard for opponents to kill us here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some obscene sequence involving, their hand was previously 2 Ornithopters or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I'm not going to worry about it. I think we should just jam. Yeah, see, I love them, like, being unsure whether to trade or not. Like, that's just me making the right attack.
Yeah.
Because I also like that this kind of limits their Bushwhacker, right? Because, like, we Bushwhack first, and now they have to trade off, and their Bushwhacker's weaker. Like, it all kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Do you have anything like Electrickery in the sideboard?
Yes. It's called Forge Devil.
Forge Devil just kills one thing, right?
It is like Electrickery.
Okay.
One half of Electrickery does only 1 damage.
True.
I think it's undeniable that Forge Devil is like Electrickery.
Also, they discarded a... Oh, okay. They have another Legion's Landing. Well, I mean, I think we should cast both our spells and likely destroy Ornithopter. Right? Yeah. Rather than Clue Token. Killing Ornithopter is probably better.
I think it's better. I mean, this is a free attacker to help him for the landing, too, which is pretty relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we want to attack at all. I don't think we have compelling attacks, really.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to trade Clarion Spirit for 2 things, and we don't want to trade, and nothing else can attack into their Clarion Spirit, basically.
Yeah.
So... Anyway, so on the topic of Electrickery things, my real opinion, to get into it slightly, is I don't like that as soon as your opponent Loxodons, your Electrickery effects become bad. So, like, that doesn't mean they're bad in your opener. It's just, like, the window for them to be good is incredibly small. And I've just kind of generally found in both Magic and in this deck that, like, you don't really want to play cards whose window is as small as that. Also, this is bad.
Yes.
Killing a Clue could have been white. I'm not sure.
Snubs?
Opponent, that violates my trademark on Snubhorn Sentry, and I'm going to need you to pay up.
Look at that City's Blessing on there.
This is going to beat us.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're deceased now.
Can we talk more about the City's Blessing thing, though? Just, like...
you like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my argument on the... Okay, Armath, that's true about Forge Devil. It's more just like... Given that my cards already need to be cast on turn 1 or 2 exactly, it might as well be a 1 or 2 drop creature. Yeah. Is my main argument.
I think we can concede this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, cool.
Also, I think, like, Forge Devil's likely better against Mono Green is another one of my arguments, but...
Ooh, okay.
Anyway, let's bring in our Forge Devil. So I think these clearly come in. This is clearly not a matchup for this card.
Yeah.
There are no giants to be killed. Then I'm not currently sure if Announcement is good. I think it's bad.
Is Magmatic Chasm good? Probably not, right?
I don't think so. This is, I think, mostly a dedicated Mono Green card.
Okay. I do like City's Blessing as a mechanic. I just think it was funny how Moto implemented it.
It wasn't my favorite limited format, that I will say. Like, I think this is too slow, but I have seen it be good on occasion. Okay. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. We could have Announcement. But I sort of think we just play exactly this.
All right.
Like, that's my guess.
I think this seems good.
To try to be as, like, consistent as possible.
Yeah.
Well, Wedding Announcement and Aggro Mirror is honestly something I have a lot of experience with. Okay, I need this mic to not be, like, right in my line of vision.
Clarm, people have suggested this before. I don't know how to do it easily.
Yeah, like...
I think it would require a decent amount of work for us, especially because we change our decks so much.
Yeah, the reason we don't do that is definitely that, like, I don't know, we take a deck picture of the deck we're going to play, like, 5 minutes before the stream, and sometimes I am undecided on what deck we're going to play as soon as 15 minutes before the stream.
That's true. And hey, Slunk, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow! I'm not a believer in Magmatic Cat. Like, I believe that there will be board states where Magmatic Chasm looks great and could win you the game, but I'm not a believer in the matchup. Oh, thanks, Slunk.
Yeah, that's much appreciated. I think Magnetic Chasm, yeah, I'm kind of with Greg. I suspect there's a high bar to board that in.
Hey, Jake Dafford. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
Hello, friend. Yeah, the Chasm, like... This is sort of like, okay, when you have a Shield Dread in your sideboard, with like, you're playing like a Grease Fang or something else like that.
Yeah.
Like, generally, you can kind of be like, any matchup you're not sure of what board, you can just be like, I'll board a Shield Dread. It's a fundamentally good card. It'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
And you'll be right. And Magnetic Chasm is the exact opposite of that. Like, the barrier proof to boarding Chasm is so high. Like, I'm going to do it against exactly Mono Green and nowhere else. And if I get punished for that, so be it. Yeah, so this is the forgeable on the play issue. You can't play this card on turn 1 of the play.
Yeah.
And therefore our hand is heinous. Although I'm not sure it would be a keep if this were a regular 1-drop.
That's true.
At that point, our hand would merely be whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ooh, what's today's candle sponsor? Great question. We've got another returner from the stream. We've got the Peony and Cherry Blossom candle from Target's Threshold collection from its newest sample pack. For those who don't know, we're unofficially get sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. And you can always learn about the candle sponsor with the command !candle. This one has notes of vanilla and berry.
Okay, so I want to keep this on 6.
I do too.
It's not great, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Basically, this hand is very good if we draw a 2-drop that makes 2/2s. It's very good if we draw Ornithopter, and it's very good if we draw Gleeful Demolition.
Did I return the recalled ones? What candles got recalled? Oh god!
But the question here is, I think, what should we tuck? And I think it's very complicated. Like... Okay, I guess...
It's still Peony and Cherry Blossom, though. Asbestos Candles? Oh, God. I think it's Pathway, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not Thraben Inspector, Clarion Spirit, or Knight.
Yes.
It could be Locks on the logic that, like, after we Knight, how badly we need another Convoke thing, but I guess the answer could easily be we will. I mean, if we tug a land and we don't draw a third land, be aware we cannot Convoke on 3. But, like, I guess the thing is, like, I don't know, we have so many draws, let us do that.
Yeah.
It's like... It'll probably be fine. Okay, I think I'm in for Tuck Pathway.
Ooh, target ones their glass were not treated right or something. Ooh.
Wow, okay. Wow, Greg. You should look into this.
Yeah, I probably should. I've got a lot of target candles.
Uh-oh, our opponent has the card, as it were.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well that's very good.
That's good.
I mean, it's excellent. We can play Clarion Spirit and Ornithopter and get a thing.
Yeah.
Which, at that point, we are able to Convoke on 3. I mean, Convoke on 3 isn't the most busted draw everything. Our opponent could have Convoke on 2 here, but...
Sure.
I can't be sad about a Convoke on 3. Our deck just isn't really designed to do better than that.
Yep. Did we see the funny landfall deck on Twitter?
I don't think I saw whatever deck you're describing.
Oh no, Target is recalling nearly 5 million candles that can cause burns and lacerations. Oh no, I have to read this, don't I?
Greg, you don't have to read it
May
now.
22nd, this is 2 days ago. From the Threshold brand. I have so many.
Alright, so I think...
I have exactly that candle. Oh no. Okay.
So I think I should cast Knight here, rather than pump our team up, but it's complicated.
I want to be clear that today's candle, despite being on the Threshold brand, is not listed on the list of affected candles.
So, wait, can we talk about the game state?
Yeah.
So the reason I think we should maybe cast Knight is that if we cast Knight and we get anything we can cast this turn, we can then play it and get a 1/1.
Yeah.
And if we cast Locks, it feels like we're committing to our Knight being blank forever, which like doesn't seem like a winning strategy. But I acknowledge that if we cast Knight, we're going to take some damage on their attack.
Yeah.
Like if they alpha, we will take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I like Knight.
But I think it's still probably good to do.
Wait. Don't use that mana. Use the other one.
Oh, sure. That's a good call. I mean, with the Battlefield Fortune hand, it's not incredibly important, but you're also just clearly right. It's just clearly better.
Classic look at the cards fear.
I love to look at the cards. Well, I think we should probably take 2 Resolute Reinforcements.
Yep.
We definitely don't need another effect. We already have one in play to kill.
Yep.
And then we can just play Resolute Reinforcements right now.
Yep.
Sadly, we cannot then convoke off our spirit in our 1/1s. We are one thing away.
Yeah.
But that's like if we'd seen this in Ornithopter, that would have been the real.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This looks fine-ish.
This candle recall is the best thing to happen. It says you get a free candle for every candle you return. Look, I hear what you're saying. I'm not recalling any candles. It's so much work. I'm not gonna burn myself by breaking this glass. Wow, someone save this moment for when it inevitably happens on stream. Oh no. Just doing my part, keeping up the nonsense, suggesting we play Boros Convoke, talking about candles, but the lacerations.
Look, I want chat to know that I tried to convince Greg to play not Boros Convoke, and Greg was like, we have to play Boros Convoke, no exceptions.
Look at all
I feel
the
incredibly strongly
viewers!
about this.
Everyone wants to watch it for the content!
Yeah. Well, mostly, to be honest, I'm still leaning towards Boros Convoke is a scam, but I did have some events today have convinced me that it might not be a complete scam. So I would say I called on it since yesterday, but perhaps not up on it enough to where I think it's good.
I see. You're here for the candle recall, Karma. You don't even know what a Convoke is.
To be fair, I think Convoke is not that well named a mechanic. Like, I'm not sure I understand exactly what's happening.
Why did they do it for 4?
They're worried about our attacks, especially if we have Bushwhacker, I think.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Because, like, from their perspective, they're like, what is this card? And they're like, it's probably either a Convoke guy or a Bushwhacker, I think is what they're thinking. Which, to be fair, it is one of those two things. What did they reveal? Uh-oh. That's concerning. I guess +2/+1 isn't that much, huh? They played it? Why did they play it?
Maybe they have another one?
I mean, I guess, but... So, okay. So now we have a classic Convoke deck question.
Yeah.
Which is, given that we have this clue that we can crack freely, should we do so?
I mean, we have an Ornithopter, so I think yes.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. It is our second artifact, even though this Ornithopter might do something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's crack it. Let's crack it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we could play and flip that so that we could then play Resolute Reinforcements, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like we just hit them with the 3 flyers, for instance. Is that of interest?
And then Convoke onto
a bunch of shit?
A bunch of ground guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, the only issue is that we kind of want to Convoke onto the flyers, but whatever.
But we will be able to Convoke on the new flyer, at least.
Yeah.
So, like, that part's not, like, that
we won't get to Convoke onto the new flyer. Oh, we're going to play... I see, okay.
Because...
Yeah. I get it. Do you want to send a 4/4 in?
I think not. I'm pretty worried about what's happening here.
If you mutate on a 1/1 and the Regal on top dies, they both go to the graveyard.
Yes. They're like one object from that point forward.
Yeah.
Alright, so we play this. So now I think we need to worry about blocks. Basically, whatever we don't Convoke has to block.
Yeah.
Is how I would characterize the situation. So, like, this needs to Convoke because I don't want to block with it.
Yeah.
This needs Convoke because I don't want to block with it.
Yep. Flyer,
yep. And then this I want to block with, so I don't want to Convoke it.
Yeah.
So then it's like any 2 of our other guys.
Do you want to tap the 1/2 because I want it to be a 2/3?
Oh, that's reasonable. And then like just like one of the 1/1s, it doesn't matter at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I also didn't do any math. I don't think we're dead, though.
I am worried they have another Leosaur, and then we're dead.
We're not dead to 1 Leosaur, are we? I don't think so.
So doesn't that give... Well, that gives their whole team +4/+2.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. I did not understand that.
I think.
Ah, yes. I see. For the record, I tried this card a little bit. I found it to be quite bad indeed.
I see.
But it's probably quite good in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like my issue with the card is that it's very bad into spot removals because they can kill the thing you're muting onto in response.
Yeah.
Which is really awkward. So like I found the card to be pretty bad against black-red, and then against green I think it's fine, but I don't think it necessarily outperforms any other like mass pump effect. So I'm not sure the card is that good on the whole. But this is the classic card Regal Leosaur, noted constructed all-star.
Yes.
It's a classic card with the very unconfusing mutate mechanic.
It wasn't even good in its original draft format. Red-white was the best deck, and that card wasn't good in red-white.
Yeah, that is true. Embarrassingly.
Have we considered that it's a Dino Cat? It sure is.
I don't,
you can play it with Kahira.
I don't think our opponent tanking implies they have another one. I feel like they have another one, they would slam it.
Yeah. Well, they might not be. Like, if they slam Mutate and Alpha, like, we could, like, make some blocks and maybe have them dead on the backswing.
I guess we wouldn't be dead. We would take 18.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
We'd do some blocking, yeah.
Okay. I guess maybe they have it and they're tanking. That's possible. I don't know how close we are to killing them on the backswing. It's probably close, is the answer. But see, we will start slowly winning here if nothing else happens, because we have a bunch of flyers.
And Adonto, the first fort.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I have not forgotten about Adonto, the first fort. Look, I was casting Adonto, the first fort before some people in chat were born.
Wow.
That's true.
Wow. Did you know that you can't cast Adonto, the first fort?
I cast it.
Okay. I accept.
Maybe you can't, Greg, but don't underestimate me.
What does Adonto the second fort do? I don't know. I tune in to Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
God.
A few months from now for Adonto the second fort.
If WotC ever makes Adonto the second fort, I'm going to ask them to give me that card to preview. It would just be a very appropriate. So this does do the thing.
Yeah.
All right. So their team is Titanic. Okay, but they're not swinging out because they are done on the backswing. I take it. I don't think you have to worry that much about the Colossal Dreadmar reprint. It seems pretty high probability there is one. Oh, speaking of which, one of my concerns about Magmatic Chasm in this matchup, which was discussed earlier, is in fact this problem.
Yes.
That is to say,
random flyers.
Yes, Magmatic Chasm does mostly stop most things from blocking, but it doesn't actually stop all things from blocking. So that's one of my concerns. All right, so this is clearly the block.
Yeah. I think I want to trade 4/4s for goblins.
Yeah, so then this is... If we do this, we take 14?
16.
So this block is possible. We would live.
Yep.
Okay, if we made this block and then we alpha'd back.
Okay.
Right? So then they would block 3, 2, and 4, right?
Yeah.
And take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they aren't done the backswing.
Okay.
So in that case, we're now at this point we are just value blocking.
Yeah.
So as value blocks, do we like the exchange of a 1/1 for 6 life, or the exchange of a 4/4 for another 6/4?
For a 2/2.
Yeah, like I don't honestly hate this. Like, I guess our first 4/4 is high value though.
Yeah.
Maybe just this is supposed to be our block, and we just take 10.
I think I like that.
I think 10 is.
Do you want to do it again though?
I think I want to do it about once, but it's kind of a vibes-based argument.
Yeah.
Like, I understand we won't have the opportunity to trade this for 6 life ever again for the game, but I think just, like, bodies in play is a relevant resource here. Because we might need to, like, convoke another thing and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're not going to struggle to convoke another thing.
And not die on the backswing?
Yeah, okay. You're right.
I think we might struggle to do that, legitimately.
But won't saving 6 life help us more not dying on the backswing than having a random 1/1?
No, you're right. Okay, just make
the thing that punishes doing this is if they have another Leosaur for next turn.
Yeah, but I'm not going to bet that.
Okay.
That's just, I don't know. Most people play like 2 total.
Sure.
Like,
we're losing some things, but they played the card Inspired Charge, right? Like,
Yeah.
You know, we threw away some guys, but like
They threw away this guy,
exactly.
in a sense. All right. Well, I mean, I think we should just attack with our 2 flyers or our 3 flyers and a Danto.
Yeah, and hold the land.
Well, we have Giganta.
Oh.
So I don't think we should hold the land. I think we should play the land tapped.
Okay.
I think it might be reasonable to hold the land here if it were a Convoke untapped land.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty unreasonably to hold this land given Giganta. Yeah, I think I just like this attack. I mean, we could hit with this, but I don't think I want to.
No, they put the regal Leosaur on top.
Did they put the Regal Leosaur on top? Is a great question. Do you like this attack or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right. Because this makes sure they pay a tax for attacking with these 2/2s.
Yeah,
I guess sort of this does too, but
yeah,
I'd rather Omega insure it.
Hey, Hippie from Hell! Welcome to the stream and thank you so much for the follow! Is a Regal Leosaur a top or bottom? Yes.
I think we've clearly demonstrated that Regal Leosaur is a switch. Anyway. I'll be taking no further questions at this time.
Agreed. We never take questions.
Okay. Our opponent convoking only a bit, a kind of mixed Loxodon here.
Okay, yeah.
As someone who's played a lot of mono-white Loxodon mirrors in my time, mixed Loxodons are certainly, a part of the game. You gotta do a mixed Lox now and again.
Uh-huh.
Also, you can have some mixed Lox with your bagels if you also like cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So, keep that in mind. Yeah, I think they want to block with their Ornithopter immediately is what our opponent's going for here, but whatever, that's fine. I think we just hit with the Flyers again. I think nothing's changed.
I agree. Wait, that's not the Flyer.
Ooh, good call. That could have been really awkward.
We just really wanted to gain that 2 life.
It was a priority. And then I just played Den and Pass?
Yeah.
Because next turn we can make it 1-1 and pick up Jeggy.
Yeah.
I think picking 1-1 this turn, though, is better than picking up Jeggy, given that we could do both next turn.
I agree.
It looks like they're convoking another thing.
Don't like that they keep convoking more things.
Yeah. It's not my favorite. But they do have to constantly worry about death. Wow, they have a lot of Loxodons. I mean, we can maybe beat that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, their life total is a really relevant resource. We're not dying. We just, have an inferior board. It's not my favorite mirror, if that's what you're asking, chat.
Okay, can we do a dead check because of Den?
Yeah, we can do a dead check. So...
They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. So our 5 biggest attackers would be 4, 3, the Den, and 2 2s.
Uh-huh.
So ignore, and that's 5, and they have no cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ignoring 4, 3, the Den, and 2 2s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. We're 1 off from them being dead. God, can we... Okay, yeah, so 4, 3, the Den, 2 of the 2s. Oh, wait, yeah, that doesn't matter. So those 2 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 1 1 is 9. They're at 1.
Yep.
Yep, I was counting the goblin the Den makes. Okay, they're not dead.
Well, I mean, but this is great.
This is great. Yeah.
We're currently winning this game clearly. Basically, if they aren't literally on board, which is good call, we should absolutely check it.
Yeah.
But given that they are not dead, we're perfectly happy to just keep doing the thing we've been doing.
Yeah. And their Flyer's tapped. So.
Yes. We did not forget the Den token once again, chat, but it's fine. Also, holding the Ornithopter here because we're not Dobbs, and it lets us double spell with Clarion Spirit next turn. Just in case anyone's confused by why I was doing that. Forbidden Friendship, you say?
Okay, so now they have significantly more blockers, but also 4 less life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then the Forbidden Friendship token is another attacker, and the den.
And the den, and the 1/1. So.
And don't count the Ornithopter by mistake.
So 11, 12, 13. So we'll have 14 attackers.
To 9 blockers, that's 5. Yep, so they're not dead.
Still not dead.
Assuming we control 5 1/1 creatures, which we would, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. No problem.
Yeah.
In that case, we send the flyers again.
Even though one of them will get eaten? I think yes. Okay.
I think pretty easily yes.
Yeah. Wow. Forbidden Friendship should make a hasty Greg and target Candle.
I appreciate that the chat did not go for Greg and Andrew. They went for Greg and Candle. Good work, chat.
Oh, man.
So
good.
By the way, so you know how we've discussed before how, like, when you play mono green, when you wish for the Citadel, you usually lose?
Uh-huh.
Like, wishing for Citadel is pretty strongly correlated with losing, but
yeah.
obviously Citadel's still good. That's sort of how I feel about Giganta in this deck, and I wonder if this will be the first game with this deck where I've cast Giganta and won.
Uh-huh.
It will not be my first time casting Giganta, but, yeah.
Make sure I don't gleeful demolition my candles. It's true. If I do that, I could get lacerated, which I really don't want.
Yeah.
Has anyone made a joke about conflating the candle store and the magic word? With threshold? Yes. That joke has definitely been made.
I mean, I think that's why Greg started bringing it up in part, to be honest.
Friendship plus Den swings, we counted it and it was 1 off.
Yeah,
two turns in a row, we were 1 short of lethal with the alpha.
Yeah, chat, we counted. I can't say with certainty we miscounted, but I
target. I'm not sure we've made any target jokes. No. Okay, now they've got to be dead to the alpha, right?
Well, aren't they dead in the air? For one thing.
No, they can block. Oh wait, we have another. No, they're not dead in the air.
Oh, they can block the 2/2.
They can block the 2/2 and go to 1.
Okay, so if we alpha,
you have 10 blockers again. If we make Den and alpha, we have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they take 6 at least.
Yep.
So we just do it, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, we can also just kill their Thopter attack in the air. That's true.
Sure. We can do that too.
We should do that because it plays around like some nonsense like Shuttle Wreckage or Fog.
Okay, sure.
No, it's only +2/+1, but each of the Leozor is triggered because they both get the text, is what we learned. Okay, they could cast Holy Day.
I don't think Holy Day is Pioneer legal.
I think
Resolute Reinforcements is a good card they could have. That's a good point.
Look, I didn't need to name the card to identify that
they were still dead to it because we said they had 6 attackers and we had 6 attackers getting through and they were at 3, but you know.
Alright, so having experienced the game we just experienced, do we have any changed sideboarding thoughts?
I mean, I see how Wedding Announcement could be good.
Yeah, it could be good because anthems are good.
Because anthems are good. That's all I care about. Nah, fire it off.
Yeah, I sort of think the same.
Yeah.
I sort of think what's really good, okay, this is going to be a truism of Magic for people. Yeah, I am a Chasm skeptic. If we both have
a huge Chasm skeptic.
First of all, Chasm is a terrible card, and second of all, we both have flyers. I do not believe in this.
Yeah.
This hand is an incredible sneak.
It's fired off.
I mean, so this hand is turn 1 Gleeful.
Turn 2 Resolute locks it off.
It's a turn 2 max locks. I mean, to be fair, there are better draws than that. Okay,
Sure.
We're on the draw. It's not like a guaranteed win, but it's one of the best draws that I can produce. Okay, so let's turn 1 Gleeful.
Yep.
As planned. I like to play the Ornithopter before the land because on a very old version of Moto, it would make the Ornithopter really large.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's accurate.
I don't like that they have the same hand as we do.
Yeah, see, the thing about locks is that often he who locks first locks last.
Classic.
Right on time, Forge Devil.
I mean, we're just gonna do it, right?
Well, yeah, what are we supposed to do? We can't just not do it.
Gigantic Dryad Arbor, huh?
Yeah. See, Dom gets it. So, see, and okay, honestly, this is how I feel about aggro mirrors in general. People in aggro mirrors often like to try to play some sort of like aggro mirror breaker or whatever. But I think, honestly, a lot of the time, the best aggro mirror breaker is not stumbling and having a fast, consistent draw.
Yeah.
And boarding in cards like Chasm makes that less likely, which is why I'm so skeptical of it. But I might be wrong. I'm not certain. I haven't tested it that much or anything. The deck came out like 3 days ago. Like, what do you want from me? I think this block is right. 4, 8, 12. Maybe this block is right. It probably isn't, huh?
I kind of like eating a 2/2.
Yeah, because then we have +1 creature for future convokes and stuff. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's really annoying this deals 1.
Yeah.
6, 8, 12. Yeah. All right. So, okay, our opponent has 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures.
Yep.
And we can take from one of them. So we must leave 5 blockers. I guess regardless, we're going to play this.
Yep.
That's happening. And we probably... It's unclear if we should play Forge Devil.
I want to hold it to shoot a flyer.
Okay, I'm in, I think. 3, 6, 7, 8... Play this effectively 9. So we play the locks, we go down to 4 locks, but it's up to 5. So we would have 5 blockers, but we take 2 of the shock land, so we'd be dead. So we can't locks, is what I just mapped out, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so we just play Sacred Founding to go?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what our opponent boarded into not real Giganta either.
Probably Embercleave, right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Also, do we want to attack some?
Oh.
We probably should, right? They have 3, 5 things. So like something like this is a free roll because we still have 5 blockers, and like the Fab Inspector can block down if something else will block up or whatever.
True. Is there anything that'll kill? Is there any like removals? What if they play the 1/1 haste card?
What, Reckless Bushwhacker?
No, not that one.
Well, that would kill us.
That would kill us. But it's hard for them to surge it. I was thinking Forbidden Friendship.
For that wouldn't kill us,
that
though.
wouldn't kill
They only
us,
they have 6 to 5. Oh no, wait. That would
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that would kill
put
us.
to 1.
But it would put us to 1.
I mean, we can't play the Forge Devil.
Okay, maybe 1, 2.
I think 1. Let's do 2.
Okay, because you think this would need to win.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanna play.
Are there any decks Are there any?
Well, they don't need to surge to kill us with Bushwhacker. That's true. It just has haste naturally.
That's true. Maybe 1, 2, 2 is better. Oh wait, okay. I no longer like our play.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well that doesn't kill us.
True.
Love not being dead. Big swing for us being alive. Any deck I'm leaning towards else. I think I'm gonna play like Red Black Sack or Greasefang, but I'm not 100% sure. I would say those are my front runners this time. I really want to see how the LMS Valencia plays out. I think that's gonna have a big impact on what I play. We are currently 0-0.
We are in game 3 of our first match.
All right, so chump the locks. Just make the obvious blocks.
I like the obvious blocks.
Yeah. Am I off mono white? I think this deck existing is bad for mono white in many ways. Well, we play this.
Yeah.
So then, if we locks, we are dead. Right?
1, 2. Yep.
So I guess I'll just crack a clue.
I think so.
All right. And I cannot attack with anything other than locks. Locks attack doesn't look great. Pass.
Yep.
So like the situation with white, to be clear, Chad, is I think that unfortunately, like this white takes a lot of splash damage from this deck, and I do like a lot of the hate people are gonna play with this deck, like Hitagetsu consumes all our extra sweepers in the sideboard, is incidentally good against mono white, and I also don't think the mono white is that great in the heads up against this deck. At which point I'm kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
That's my opinion. So we can convoke 1 and play something.
Yep.
I guess we can also forge double locks and go to 1, but I think we should just play locks.
I think we should just play locks, yeah.
And convoke 1 thing. Is that better than playing this and convoking 1 thing?
I think so.
Wait, actually, I think it might not be.
Okay, to find 1 drops?
Just find once.
Okay, yeah.
And I have to pay. Oh God, sorry.
You're good.
Well, I'm a little low on clock.
Epicure. Oh no, no ones.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Oh yeah, 2 minutes. Bad for white in many ways is a good way to put it. Yes. Castle and Breath. Okay, that's bad.
It doesn't put us dead on board, but we are going to take 1 from the Ornithopter, followed by promptly taking 1 from the Ornithopter. So it's not my favorite. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to play white. Again, I think I'm pretty likely to play Sack or Greasefang. Those are definitely the odds-on favorites. Just this.
Yep. Well, we do have 4 Shatters in our deck.
Okay, can we hit anything?
We can get Ornithopter.
Oh, that's true. All right. So I should just convoke this. I guess I can do it for 2.
Yeah. Wait. You have to. If you want to do it for 2, you have to do it for 2.
Oh, sorry. And we died.
Dang.
Oh wait. Oh no, I couldn't. No, that doesn't work ever.
Doesn't work.
All right, let's die, shall we?
Die. Woo!
Got him.
Went out on our own terms. Oh, crack blood.
Oh, I should crack blood.
Oh.
Sorry.
Dang.
I just failed to crack my blood. Yeah, classic play. Yeah, cracking blood was correct. Absolutely, I just missed it. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, I think I'm off white because Convoke exists almost regardless if Convoke is good or bad.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the other decks I like are Greasefang and Red Black Sack. So I'm probably gonna play one of them. I don't know 100% what yet. I'm gonna see what Valencia looks like.
The top card was just basic planes. So.
Wow, the 1 basic planes?
Yep.
That's pretty unlucky.
What do we like about Greasefang?
I think the matchup spread's pretty good. I don't know what to say. It's not very interesting to ask me what I like about decks for any deck because I only give one answer, and I also give the same answer if you ask me what I dislike about any deck. So, no, I actually didn't hear that. Sorry,
no,
I can't confirm.
I think that's false.
I heard that Red White Convoke actually beat it in the finals. Yeah.
Yeah. Is our white list where we ended up? Mostly, I think we would play some number of the card Giant Killer.
Yeah, so we were actually, it's funny, our team all decided that main decking Giant Killers once you have 3 Knights in your main, which you should, was correct, and then everyone started doing it in this unrelated deck. Also, I kept this hand, I think it's a keep.
Sure.
But it's not that great, or anything. Yeah. So here, do you think I should play this because of Gleeful Demolition outs, or do I play this? I guess we might flip it, like, on 3, so we could probably play this.
Doesn't it not matter, though?
What do you mean?
Flipping it on 3?
Oh, no, wait. We would probably convoke on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess maybe then
I want to play that, I think.
Yeah.
Although I guess if we draw Demolition next turn, we can play both, but we'd want to play... Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's really
a lot of Chicago-based Magic drama happening in our chat, you know? Can we close this?
Yeah, so I think I am pretty unlikely to play Convoke in Dallas, mostly because I think it's bad, but my error bars are really wide on that claim because, like, again, I've been testing the deck for, like, 3 days.
Yeah.
And every other Pioneer deck I've been testing for 6 months.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a chance I just decide I'm wrong about everything and Convoke is great. I don't think that will happen, but please bear with me. So, this is actually kind of an interesting spot, I think. Basically, what's interesting about this spot is the card Make Disappear.
Yeah.
So, like, if we pass, on the one hand, we waste their mana. But on the other hand, then, like, we waste their, like... But then they can just Make Disappear on their turn, and I'm still really sad. So in some way, the best way to play our next experience is to play 2 1s. Oh no, wait, I guess no. Except that actually, I guess we're gonna cast this on either this turn or next turn.
Yeah.
And therefore, casting on this turn plays our next spear the best because we can cast at instant speed. Next, we'll have to cast at sorcery speed.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we should cast on their turn. Would Izzet Phoenix be good against this deck? I think maybe, but I mostly think Izzet Phoenix is hideously flawed, so therefore I wouldn't play it.
I think about this deck, someone asked why we think it's bad. I think, its nut draws look really, really good, and I think it's, not nut draws are just pretty anemic, is the issue.
Yeah, so basically the way I feel about this deck is I think that, I guess what I would phrase it slightly differently, but I guess I fundamentally agree.
Sure.
Basically, people really like decks with flashy nut draws. However, allow me to name some decks with flashy nut draws in Pioneer. Mono Green, Greasefang, Creativity, every playable deck.
Hey, Denizen, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Yeah, high ceiling, low floor, I think is a common...
Well, mostly I just don't think it actually matters that much that the deck has great nut draws because I just think that's all of the decks.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, Tybalt's Trickery. They're unplayable decks with the great nut draws. So basically, I don't think you can just conclude that based on draws. And when I've actually tested heads-up sets with the deck, which admittedly are a tiny number of games and a tiny sample size, but so far I'm just not sure this deck actually beats most of the good decks. That's my take. Okay, Knight?
I think Knight.
We should play land first because of Jawari Disruption, I think. We should still Knight for 2. Right?
Sure. That makes sense.
I don't have any problem competing in Pioneer. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask that question. To be honest, and we just passed now?
Yeah.
Look, the way I generally feel about Magic is that I really, really, really like playing high-level Magic tournaments, and very little will cause me to not like that. So,
As I've said many times on stream and off, I think people who complain about the Pioneer format are silly, and I still think that's true.
Yeah, I don't like... I don't think I should do this away, right? That's maniacal.
I think it's maniacal. I think just say go.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Okay, I'm with you. Our opponent is not doing anything.
They have 0 cards in hand.
Well, they could draw Creativity, animate Mutavault, and immediately Creativity.
I understand,
but
yes.
if that happens, good beats.
Yeah.
So, we definitely have to get our move on.
Yeah.
But I agree that we're winning.
Slow Loxodons aren't really getting our move on, but...
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else you want to draw in that with that spot.
So I think green spot is okay. Honestly, the way I really feel about green is that I just sort of feel like my opinion after a bunch of testing is I don't think Pelucranos made green that much better or fixed most of its problems. Mm-hmm. And I generally feel like other Pioneer decks have improved more. And just I don't know, in my Dallas prep, I felt like I was asked to play green a lot as the green expert on my team. And I just didn't do that much winning against anything, is kind of the way I feel. That's sort of a very abstract argument, but that is kind of the way I feel about green. I think I'm exceptionally unlikely to register it. Ornithopter Locks, I guess.
Yep.
One nice thing for us is the more popular creativity variant by far right now is the Greasefang the Gearhulk creativity variant.
Yeah.
And Gearhulk creativity is not that strong in our current game state. So next turn we're gonna have some interesting choices to make.
Yeah.
Specifically, we could convoke for varying numbers.
Yes.
Or we could make a Danto and then convoke less. There's a lot of things we could do. Oh, they didn't. Did they just not loot? Wait.
They did not loot.
Or did they? Wait.
No. They make Dispirit both nights.
Okay. So they did not loot. So their card is creativity based on this attack.
Probably.
All right. So they're going to creativity and they're going to flashback Prismari command. So if you block with the locks, they will finish it off.
Yeah.
But we maybe should anyway.
I think I'm pretty down for the block.
Yeah. Well, I love casting Loxodon. I'm just not sure it's reasonable to do so. Yeah, so anyway, also I'm going to address complaints about Pioneer slightly more here. Oh, they naturally drew Gearhulk. Okay. That doesn't fully... I guess this attack's still fine. Okay. They're going to Shatter Shock, presumably.
Shatter the... Yeah.
The Thopter, yeah. But that's fine. We still get to untap and ooh. New plan.
They drew their key card, we drew ours.
Yeah, like, we could shatter their Gear Hulk, but I think this is just much, much better.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I didn't consider that, but this is better.
I didn't consider it because I think it's wrong.
Yeah. Although I guess they are about to do a thing, huh?
Well, yeah, maybe... is it not wrong? I don't know, this does so much damage, though. Were you supposed to shatter the Gear Hulk? That's just so anemic. I'm not sure. I mean, I suspect we should play it in Max Convoke.
You think so?
Yeah, because, like, and just kind of try to play through this.
Yeah.
Insofar as that's possible.
Okay, I agree.
As for what we should leave untapped, I think it's Locks, because I don't want to give this a free attack.
We can leave back 3/3 Epicure.
Oh, that's fair. And if they choose to Gear Hulk Impulse it, fine.
And we also have the Knight and whatever we find.
Okay, you're right. I don't think Convoke for 3 is that reasonable. I'm pretty happy to find another Convoke thing. Like, the problem is, if we Convoke for 3 with 3 things tapped, I just don't think that Gear Hulk plus thing is even that good if we find Bushwhacker. So, like, I kind of think at that point, what are we doing here, is my concern. But, by the way, I've actually tested some of this matchup, Gear Hulk Creativity, against Red-White Convoke.
Okay.
I don't think it's great, and the big reason why is exactly what happened to us. Like, Make Disappear is pretty effective at stopping your, like, payoff, and they're pretty good at slowing you down with this kind of thing as well. Anyway, what should we take?
So, wait, okay, if we take a 2-drop, we can then, if we take Loxodon, Clarion Spirit...
play Clarion Spirit, play Locks.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems great. Let's do that.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess there's an argument that an artifact game object is better than Clarion Spirit's ability.
Oh, that might be true.
I think it is true.
Okay.
I think we should take Draven Inspector.
Okay.
Because it, like, makes Virtual Gleeful Demolitions good, and we can just crack the clue.
Yeah, well, notably, I think if we draw Gleeful Demolition, it's going to target Torrential Gear Hulk, but...
Oh, sure. That's fair. Alright. Let's play a Lox.
Nice.
In the words of ex-local Michigan player Matt McCullough, big locks, no blocks.
Big locks, no blocks!
That, I assure you that's what Matt McCullough would say.
Nice. The
origin of this, by the way, is the classic card Big Crocs, no blocks, which was a 5/3 creature with, well, it was a 3/1 with landfall +2/2, and the text can't block.
I see.
Anyway,
what would MSJ say?
Alright, so Hogaak Crocodile is indeed the reference. So how bad's the alpha?
Okay, so they'll make a Gear Hulk, Fiery Impulse, the 3/3.
And block both Loxes.
Block
a Lox and a 5/5.
Okay. And take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
I'm sold alpha.
Okay, alpha.
I mean, I could crack this first, but I think I'd rather make it a Danto.
I think I'd rather make it a Danto also, yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie would like to know the candle sponsor. Great question, Bernie. Today's candle sponsor is a nice peony and cherry blossom candle, miniature version from Target's Threshold brand. Notes of vanilla and berry.
Wait, would you mind informing Bernie that she's very invited to trivia?
She's very invited to trivia.
All right. This is a joke. This is in the category of jokes we make that are funny to like 3 people.
Nice.
But
it has not yet caused me any burns or lacerations.
I don't know, Greg. I think it might have caused me, some burns in the sense of savage beats.
I see.
That candle really throws down the sick burns.
Trivia in Minneapolis tomorrow.
Yeah. Trivia in Minneapolis. See, chat, you have to understand that our trivia team, which both Greg and I play on, in fact, I'm the treasurer. Greg holds no office.
Yes.
On our trivia team, we have a rule that the members of the trivia team are invited, but their significant others who don't regularly attend are more invited.
Extra invited.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you know, we're HFang in Minneapolis, he would be invited, but Bernie would be more
Bernie
invited.
would be extra invited.
Yeah. There's kind of a tier list of invitedness.
Yeah.
It's a very fair ruling. Anyway, I hope that nonsense was not too extreme for the chat.
Oh, it was great nonsense.
All right. Ooh, divide by 0, huh? Don't love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that didn't go great for us.
Yeah.
The divide by 0 really made it worse is the issue. Well, okay, I think I should play this.
I think so too.
Because I have a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Can we win from here? I don't know. Maybe. Did they wish? They did. They found environmental sciences. All right. I've seen lists that play some common... I think everybody plays the blue lesson that's name escaped me and mascot exhibition.
Okay.
And then I think some of them play more and some of them play just those two.
Which blue lesson? I don't even know.
Teachings of the something.
Oh, the weird one. Okay,
look, man, I can't tell you it's text box for all the money in the world.
Okay.
But that's the one that I mean.
It has a weird text box, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
The archaics.
All right, so is our attack horrendous here?
It doesn't look good.
Because now they make another 5, 6.
And divide by 0 the goblin token.
All right, so in that case, I think we should crack a clue.
Okay. We could also draw Gigantha, but no crack a clue.
I think cracking the clue is superior to Gigantha.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like...
Oh, can't divide by 0 a token.
That is true. It's CMC 1. It has some weird text.
Okay.
Okay, well, now I'm happy to play Claiming Speed and Ornithopter, but
Yeah.
I still don't think we have attacks.
Yep.
I mean, we can maybe start getting it in the air. We also have a weird out, which is that our opponent is running out of spells in their graveyard. So,
Yeah.
you know, maybe we could utilize that in some way.
Can we beat 5 Hulks next turn?
Oh, I see. Maybe we should have attacked to make them do it, but I guess it doesn't actually help, because they can just make...
God, what a weird card Reflection of Geeky Cheeky is.
Can we beat 5 Hulks this turn? That is a good question, chat. The answer may be no. So they make 5 Hulks. They flashback every spell in their graveyard, killing, like, 3 of our guys.
They just get to kill the 1/1 flyer and then divide by 0 something.
So they kill the 1/1 flyer, they divide by 0, and they attack, and we need to only... Wait, I'm not sure that actually beats us.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean... It beats in the sense that we're losing the game and we're previously losing it, but I'm not sure we're like dead this turn.
Oh, it is 6 Hulks.
Wait. That's a significant difference. Wait, is 6 Hulks lethal? I just believed chat that it was 5, and I should know better than to ever believe chat.
It's definitely not lethal.
Yeah, I guess that's not lethal.
There's
but
no
6 Hulks,
way
we have to chump block 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna lose 2 creatures, then have to... Wait, they're just... What? Oh, they're gonna make all the Hulks to block? This is very weird. I think our opponent was supposed to attack with many Hulks.
Yeah.
See, what our opponent doesn't understand is that, much like the Hulk, Hulks are good at smashing. And see, if our opponent only understood that was a key aspect of Hulks, then they would have perhaps played this game more accurately. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure we played it accurately, so, you know. Why do they keep targeting the make disappear and declining?
They might have to target, or they want to save the divide by 0.
I see. Well, I guess I should target the original Hulk.
Yeah.
That Hulk.
I mean, I guess they're going to make disappear it a bunch of times, right?
Well, they can do that twice.
And they can sacrifice tokens, right?
Oh. Wait, that's true. Or they're gonna bounce the Hulk? Was I not supposed to do this?
I think you were supposed to do this.
Okay. They're bouncing their Hulk, is their line. Alright. Hold on. So quick check. They're not like anywhere close to dead on board, right? Like if we fire up the dead in alpha, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 thing. No. Okay. So in that case, we can only attack in the air, right? Or should I pick up Jeggy?
I don't think so. I think I want to make 1/1s.
Okay, yeah. And they killed our fly already.
Oh, yeah.
Classic. Alright, so we just pass?
Yep.
Yeah. I guess next turn we might get an opportunity. Is that true?
It seems like maybe.
Because they have to replay the Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Because all of these Hulks will be sacrificed. Oh no, wait, they can keep a Hulk around through this weird process. Wait, they can always have a Hulk. Yeah, they can always have a Hulk.
Wait, isn't this Hulk going away at their end step?
But then on their end step, they can copy it again to our turn.
Oh.
But I believe it is possible for us to continuously have a Hulk if they would like.
Okay.
Take 5 from this, though?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to do that, though, because then they can't replay the original, which doesn't require constant recopying. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's extremely bad. They should do this in their end step, not their second main, for the record.
Sure.
I'm not sure it matters at all, but it is true.
Yeah. I agree with everything you've said.
Much like almost everything I said, which doesn't matter at all, but is true. Honestly, things that don't matter but are true is really just my forte. Alright.
Geeg.
Is that a misspelling of Greg?
I assume yes. Or GG's. I think it's GG.
Well, we might be dead, in fact. So, reasonable GG's.
Just draw Hogaak. That would be nice.
Yeah, when do you think we'll draw the Hogaak?
I don't know.
So if we fire this up in alpha, like, isn't it, like, kind of good?
They have 3 blockers.
Well, really only 2, right? No matter how they
Oh, yeah.
do
2
it.
blockers. 1, 2, 3. I mean... Is it...
3, 6, 8. So we have 8 attackers. They have 2 blockers. They block this and the 3. They take 2, 3, 4, 5 Yaimen.
Okay.
I mean, it's not great.
Yeah.
But it's, like, clearly our best play, right?
Yeah, I'm a little worried we're down on the backswing, but I'm not going to worry about it.
We have a Darren Epicure to block. We'll be fine. We also have Ornithop to block.
That's true.
Besides, are you aware these tokens have a lifelink?
Ooh, good point.
You gotta think about that lifelink angle, Greg.
Gaining 1 life is pretty good.
It's 2 life.
Add Geeg. Add Geeg is an excellent command.
There's a lot of geeks being added. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. This is neither here nor there, but I think these Gearhulks sometimes play a lot of this card. Like, they play min 2, sometimes 3 of it. So a significant number of their, like, removal slots are Spikefield Hazard these days, partially because this deck exists.
Yeah.
Hogaak.
I would like to predict that we are dead this turn.
If we die, we die. We weren't... I think our opponent is not very aggressive, is the thing.
That's true. Okay.
You ever heard the phrase, play the player, not the game, you know?
My prediction of us being dead was wrong.
So, they can flash into Gearhulk and make 2 more Gearhulks. They have 4 blockers, so our attacks are horrendous, I think.
Yeah.
Is that true? So I think I should just pass and make a 1/1, probably.
I think so, yeah.
I think the Ornithopter in our hand, we could blood it away. I don't know if we should, though.
I don't want to blood it away.
Like, it's possible that how we win this game is a sequence involving this and Bushwhacker and cheesing, but look, last time our opponent made many Gearhulks, they didn't then attack with those Gearhulks. So, chat, you can't just go assuming that just because our opponent could attack us with an army of Gearhulks that they will do so.
Oh, no. Do you think we're losing so much because we don't believe in the deck?
I think it could be a factor, but hard to say. I mean, I do think sometimes people play better when they think their deck is great than when they think it isn't good. But
Yeah.
hard to say how large pick that is. Also, I don't know if you expect me to answer the question seriously or not, but I did.
I did expect you to answer seriously. That was a legitimate question.
Okay. I believe that there is a somewhat real effect where people tend to play slightly worse when they don't think their deck is good versus when they do think their deck is good.
I think I play better when I think my deck is bad. At least like in limited tournaments.
I think limited that's always a whole different can of worms. But I do agree with you. I also play better in limited when I think my deck is awful.
Yeah.
When your deck is bad and limited, then you're just like, man, I gotta get every percentage point I can. I have no good cards. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really swearing that the configuration I'm playing is by any means optimal. It's just the configuration that I'm playing. But well, that's true, Zyphos, but I don't think it's obvious that the structure of thinking about how you'll lose is necessarily inferior to the structure of how you win. I'm gonna take 10.
I agree.
Because like, for example, like when you're ahead in games in general, you should think a lot about how you could lose. Whereas when you're behind, you think a lot about how you could win in general. So like, you know, if you happen to be ahead a lot, that just is the right mindset. Uh-oh, I don't like this. They're turning their Gearhulks into more Gearhulks, Greg.
I think I'm about ready to concede the game.
We could concede. Let's go to our turn, though.
Okay.
What do you think that these Gearhulks don't do anything, right? Like, they just...
They're just 5/6s.
Look, you're saying we can't beat...
They have, like, more creatures than we do.
Honestly, creature count is pretty subjective. If we drew Bushwhacker, would they be dead? This plus Bushwhack... I mean, probably not, but let's discard Ornithopter.
Sure. Wait, let's discard Epicure.
What, this is 1.
Oh, true.
We can't discard Epicure. That's a burn spell. Okay, let's discard this.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, let's concede.
Yeah. Oh, they can make disappear a Bushwhacker. That's true.
I don't know if they know that. You gotta give your opponent us to concede. Us to lose, I mean. So, okay, in this matchup, I clearly like this card. And I think this might be a one-ounce matchup, but I'm not sure. It might be too slow.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, I think.
Like, do you think Giant Killer is good? Killing Hulk is honestly, seems like it might be relevant.
Yeah.
But, like, we can't have everything. Like, the thing is, so in the super grindy matchups, later, Jesse. Thanks for stopping by. I think that, like, against the super grindy decks against red-black, I sometimes cut this, but I think that's maniacal against this deck when you need to be fast.
Yeah.
So, like, I think maybe the light sideboard approach of, like, leave this out and, like, leave this out might be right.
Yeah.
Like, just shave, like, some, like, non-essential pieces, maybe.
Do you want to shave Clarion Spirit?
Oh, we could shave Clarion Spirit.
Isn't it just gonna, like, die? It costs 2, and it's just gonna get, like, Fiery Impulse. Hey, Towel Poncho, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow.
Okay, wait. Are you proposing, like, we could just do this?
Ooh, yeah.
Like, make all our creatures so shitty they're not worth killing? Is our angle here? We're a little low on 2-drops that make 2 bodies, but it's not, like, that low.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, what's nice with Claim Speed is that when you trigger that turn, it doesn't matter if they have the kill spell.
That's true.
But you don't do that often.
And they also, like, have make disappear. Like, sometimes they make it disappear, like...
Yeah. Alright. This?
I think so.
Our hand is omega awkward. Because, like, our draw, in actuality, is no 1, Resolute Reinforcements.
Send it back.
Yeah, like, we have to be able to do better than this.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think we're in to keep this.
I think so. It's
not
very
great.
good.
For sure. I mean, I think we should maybe keep it in Tuck Locks. Maybe tuck third land. I think third land, maybe.
Okay, we can tuck third land.
Because, like, we have to either draw lands or creatures.
Yeah.
Like, I guess we could draw all Convoke things, but, like, come on.
Okay.
So, I think we keep this in Tuck Shepherdoots.
Okay. And then we're just gonna run out Giant Killer, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
The point of Giant Killer is that it's a 1-drop that can be a chop down, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not playing it with the intent to never play it as a 1.
Yeah.
In fact, I think quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Also, if in spots where we're afraid of Gearhulk, I think Gearhulk's often quite telegraphed. Like, they hold up 6, for example. Like, we could not attack the Giant Killer and tap the Gearhulk as it comes in.
Yeah.
Which I think in some spots will really kind of mitigate the effect.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm a Giant Killer believer, as it were. I like killing some giants.
Yeah. Any particular giants?
No.
I like that, there are lots of adventurer giants, you know?
Yeah, you like that the card was very on theme?
Yeah, there's like Bone Crusher Giant, and there's the one that gets lands. Beanstalk Giant.
Yes. Well, I mean, canonically, that's the one the Giant Killer's
Yeah,
killing.
I guess that's true. It is just Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yes. Remember when I said we couldn't draw all Convoke things? Have you considered what if we drew all Convoke things?
Yeah.
Alright, this is going poorly.
I agree.
Alright, let's pass.
Okay.
We're in to win
We've
it.
got a plan.
If they cast like any sort of cantrip on our end step, like a Consider or something, I'm jamming it for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But they could just not spend any of their mana ever. Oh, got him.
Nice.
Got him. Okay, so we should max convoke something.
Yep.
What should it be?
I think locks.
You think locks, then we just not convoking ever again?
Yep.
Is that actually reasonable? Like, we just start jamming into their face? And our hand is kind of all blanks? I mean, maybe. Like, it might be reasonable.
That seems better to me than drawing some cards.
So, like, what do you imagine our next turn looks like if we just slam locks?
I don't know. I think it depends on what they do.
Like,
I think it's pretty likely we'll just jam.
we just, like, won't play anything?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, like, play stuff into counter... convoke... We could do a not max convoked locks next turn, though.
Yeah,
That's
what I'm thinking is we would do. But I'm like kind of wondering, like, at that point, does it make more sense to play this and then like play ones and then max convoke locks off the things you put, like you see what I'm saying?
Oh, I guess that does make some sense.
But like, it makes our attack substantially worse. I acknowledge that. I think you might be right though. It's close. Okay, you want a locks?
I want a locks.
All right. I'm not 100% sure if this is right or wrong. This is a decision I would probably be better at making if I played like 100 matches with the deck, which I'm not going to do, as I will not be registering it. No, I'm trolling, Chad. I'm trolling. I'm still, I think, live to register it, but I don't think it's that likely. Like most things I say, I was trolling. Also, this is very bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, because they don't have triple red, I guess?
Yeah.
We definitely block. That's for sure. So I think they have creativity, but then because we blocked this, they like...
They can't do it.
Yeah. So given they have creativity... Oh, wait, that... Alright, so what I propose we do is we attack with all of our creatures but one.
Yes.
Then we post-combat, Gleeful Demolition, the Ornithopter, play a thing.
Yeah.
Alright. And I think the one we should hold back is, I guess, any of our 2/2s. It doesn't really matter. I guess it's maybe slightly better if it's not a token because they can bounce in case they bounce it or something weird.
Yeah.
But it's like not a big deal. What about Gleeful the Treasure? Hold on, that's interesting. I don't... But wait, can we just beat the Gearhulk? They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're going to take like maybe 7 damage or something after they play a spell that interacts. I think we should Gleeful and play a thing.
I want to do this.
I don't think we should do that. I just... You would not try to Gleeful the Orny because you think they'll kill in response? You think they're not going to kill in combat?
If they just take 11 here, I'm down to Gleeful the Treasure.
Well, I'm very into Gleeful the Treasure if they take 11. I'm sort of imagining our opponent's going to, like, play some stuff in combat, but I guess...
Hey, the Janisa Project, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow!
But I guess, like, the odds that we get to do this affects, like, the equity of leaving this home, maybe? Okay, so now my next question is Gleeful the Treasure actually better than just not Gleefuling? Because if we Gleeful the Treasure, what I don't like about it is they just flip their Fable. If they play a mountain, they can still make a Gearhulk.
True.
Like, what I want to Gleeful is the Gearhulk.
But
So, like, we could pass if they Creativity off the Treasure on the Fable flip, then we just Gleeful that Gearhulk.
Right.
I think now they looked up all their mana, we should pass.
Okay.
Maybe leaving this home was wrong to start with because we were always going to do this. I really thought they were interact in combat.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe in that case they should interact in combat on the Ornithopter. I don't know. Also, that makes the play look a lot worse, admittedly.
Yeah.
Glad you're enjoying the stream, Genesis Project.
Yeah. And hey, Searsist. Okay, so they just have Gearhulk.
They factually have Gearhulk. Oh, they're going to upkeep Magma Opus and tap us out, I guess? That's what it looks like it's happening.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's annoying, but now what we do is we just simply peel an untapped red source, blow up the Gearhulk, and get him.
Yeah.
I like the part where we get him.
The getting him is the best part. They only tap 2 permanents, right? They might have to tap some creatures. Oh, wait, no, they kill a bunch of stuff.
Well, yeah, but if we draw the red source, it's still pretty good, I think. Okay, we didn't. Nor can we Convoke. What we can do is attack for 1 point of damage.
I love it. My favorite part about it is that afterwards our opponent will have 1 less life point.
You know, Greg, I gotta say, I do not love it.
6 to go, baby. How's the Hogaak been treating us? Well...
We're not winning that much at the moment.
Yes.
We'll see if we start winning more, but we're currently losing. And something you have to understand about Greg and me as people is that we dislike losing.
That's true. I really dislike losing, but not as much as Andrew dislikes losing. He really dislikes losing.
We're just very competitive people is the issue, mostly. But anyway, take 10?
Take 10.
I mean, that has to be the play.
Yeah.
Also, this treasure's just still been in play all the time, so I feel really good about not Gleefuling the treasure.
Yeah.
But I don't feel great about our odds of winning the game.
Yeah.
That I would say I feel not great about.
Yeah. I would like to propose a legal game action.
Already?
What do you want to do here? They have Rending... They just found Rending Volley.
Alright.
Like,
we're done.
We cannot beat Rending Volley 3 lands.
Alright, do you want to rejoin the league?
I guess. I mean, how valuable are your play points to you?
0, come on.
Okay.
That doesn't matter to me. Oh no.
No!
I apologize. One moment.
Wait. Hold on.
What are you doing? Talked about this list? I don't know. This is the list my team somewhat convinced me to play.
I redeemed Open Emoto chest.
1 second, chat. I apologize. I apologize for the brief delay.
Hive Lord.
Just a brief delay in the stream while I've turned up.
Not gonna talk about the things. Gruul Spellbreaker. Old Border Force of Will in there. Wow. Wow.
Thank you for paying attention, chat. Because I was
Tristani. I love Tristani.
I was just jamming, honestly.
Temur War Shaman. Love that. Castle Embereth. We lost to that one.
All right.
Glory Be.
Love Glory Be. The origin of the term the Glorybringer line.
Nice. Was that Quartzwood Crasher? It sure was.
Open all of them is faster? Yeah, but I don't want to open all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, Chad, we're just starting the league, you know?
Nice.
All from the
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Systemagic Twitch stream.
Love the midstream fresh starts, you know?
Yeah.
See, what's great about Magic is that no matter your record in one tournament, at the next tournament you start in 0-0.
That's true. X and O, if you will.
It's really a truth about life. Anyway.
Which 6 states do you think Quartzwood Crasher is illegal in? It's one of them's gotta be Florida.
Oh my god. Isn't everything illegal in, like, California?
Everything's illegal in California? I guess. I like the dichotomy of it being both illegal in Florida and California, given today's political climate.
I see. Yeah, Florida's really the opposite. You gotta understand.
Well, there are a lot of things that are becoming illegal in Florida, unfortunately.
Okay, fair enough.
For example, watching Disney movies.
Well, we need to mulligan.
Yes.
Because our hand is complete garbage.
Yes.
Let's mulligan.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a pretty reasonable hand.
Okay.
I mean, this hand is capable of turn 3 locks. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess, well, okay, capable is perhaps a little ambitious, but it
Yeah.
needs only a third land to turn 3 locks.
Yeah.
So this, I think, should clearly get tucked.
And probably the Giant Killer.
Well, the second thing that makes an artifact isn't that good.
Yeah, okay, I guess you're right.
So, so the question is, like, which of these, like, you could pick between these 3 bodies. How do you rank them?
I think we should bin the Epicure.
Because you think the 1 damage is less relevant than the tapping or the like, toughness plus clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm down for that.
Did we drop because we didn't want to play O2 people? Yes.
Yes. When I am playtesting for tournaments, I never play out leagues in that spot because I have a lot of moto resources and I care only about quality of testing over basically all other aspects.
Yeah.
That is correct. Temple Garden, you say? Oh, look. Wait, that doesn't let us do it. Never mind.
It doesn't let us do it.
It lets us do it next turn guaranteed, but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got too excited.
That's okay. I also got excited. Are they angles?
Maybe. They
could be Greece.
I think our deck is quite bad against angels, but I believe many claim it's favored against Greece.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this deck is, I think, not good against angels.
Yeah.
For reasons that I assume are self-evident.
Uh-huh.
Should we play Ornithopter and play locks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the laser noise claim has been a little overstated, but I do think that... Oh, I guess maybe I should play the land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could want to, like, crack clue and tap something.
Yeah, okay.
For example. And I've learned this deck's pretty mana hungry.
It does have a number of weird ways to use its mana, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with Matt. So far, Sides Point to Know is an accurate assessment of the way I feel. Should I pick up Jeggy?
I think so.
And Alpha?
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, their blocks aren't that compelling, right? They can trade for this. That's fine. Wait, they can't even do that.
They can't even do that. They can trade for Giant Killer.
Sure. Alpha.
Okay.
And I guess we have a first to bluff an instant. Hogaak's one weakness, Angel's liking. Look, playing this deck for Hogaak, I can't even describe how absurd they are. They were very absurd.
Yeah. Like, has no one ever seen a deck be good for one weekend before? I feel like that just happens. I don't even play that much Constructed Magic, and I'm aware that this happens all the time.
Yeah, although I think it's bold of you to, after running a stream where you stream Constructed 2.5 days a week for 6 months, claim that, quote, you don't play much Constructed Magic.
You're playing the Constructed Magic. I'm just here vibing.
I see. Yeah, mostly I think that it's dangerous to play only in-house matches because it can lead you to have a skewed perspective of the metagame and not kind of accurately assess how good your deck is against nonsense when that's actually pretty important in most major Magic tournaments.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, to be honest. Yeah, the only reason I called that was the notoriously accurate and very not prone to hyperbole at all Karate Dom.
No, never. No hyperbole at all.
I think we should crack our clue.
Yeah.
If we draw a Convoke thing, yeah, we can just play it for 5.
Oh, baby.
I mean, you say, baby, and...
Oh, baby.
But I think, what would you say currently our win percentage in this game is?
100%.
I'm gonna have to take the under on that one. I mean, we could just... You want to run it back? Clarion Spirit, Nighterant?
I do. Our company is better.
Both the estimates of 100% and 6% are absurd. For the record. We're well over 6% and well under 100%. I'm confident in both those claims. I don't know what our exact percentage is. I think it's probably in the like 20 to 30% range with my estimate. But like we're losing because our Angels opponent is just at 20 and doing Angels things, but Angels also a really Charmeleon deck. So like it's possible our opponent's hand is just like not good and we'll win easily.
I feel like Charmeleon hasn't made an appearance on stream in a while, you know?
You're gonna
Maybe we'll just have him hang out on my shoulder for a bit. Can he stay there? Kinda.
Yeah, I agree with kinda. Kinda's a very accurate description of how much he can stay there. Do you think he can stay there more or less than Attila can?
More, I think. I don't know, though.
I think it's competitive.
Don't love this.
Yeah, you mean because our opponent keeps playing Angels?
Yeah.
That's really our problem here, is that they just won't stop playing Angels.
You're saying that he won by Price is Right rules is a great line.
Alright, so... We can attack with the 4/4s.
Uh-huh.
I think we should.
I think so, too.
And then we should do some stuff post-combat.
Yeah, I like how much progress we're making on their life total.
Their life total is certainly moving quickly in a direction. Who's to say what direction it's quickly moving in? Oh yeah, they took 8. Yeah, that's really a good sign. Alright, let's play Clarion Spirit.
Yeah.
And then should I Demolition my Ornithopter? I guess I can just cast this for 5
Cast
first.
it for 5 first. We might need the Ornithopter.
Well, the Ornithopter lets us get kind of an extra Convoke in because we can tap it before we destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just re-convoke a Nighterant.
Yep.
So we should definitely take this.
Uh-huh.
Because let's see, I can Gleeful Demolition the Ornithopter, and that's 5 more things, right?
Yep.
And I guess I should maybe just take Ornithopter.
I think so, yeah.
Alright. So now we Gleeful Demolition this Ornithopter. And then I Convoke not using the Ornithopter. Holding the Ornithopter in hand to double spell next turn with Clarion Spirit, potentially.
Yeah. Or to chump block so we don't die.
Ye of little faith. Okay. Nighterant of Eos and Ornithopter?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think so.
It could be this.
So wait, 4, 7, 10, 13. So we're not dead on board.
I don't think we have to deploy anything now.
But if they have an untapped land, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13,
Wait,
15.
how are you counting 15?
Well, they can give their Resplendent Angel +2/+2.
This is 5, 9... Oh, you're right. It's 15, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, their hands all... So okay. So you want to take Nighterant, Ornithopter, and just play an Ornithopter and say go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in. Play 1 Ornithopter. Exactly.
Yeah. I think yes.
I mean...
And then they'll play their red 7 and their skip. Skip would be really busted. We'd lose our
Yeah, I was going to say,
turn.
I'm not...
Skip's really good.
There are Uno cards that we can't beat. When you say their hand is all Uno cards, I think you really consider the implications. Also, reverse is a skip with 2 players, famously.
Uh-huh.
That's an important thing
What
to
if they
understand
play
about Uno.
draw 2?
Wow, that's a card I've never seen in my life.
It'll make...
Huh. You know, this is not that bad as Angels go.
Uh-huh.
It can't be accompanied or Kayla's into, so it's probably still bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, it could be worse.
I like how it makes it makes some nice angles with its wings.
So I guess I'm going to take the hit here.
Yeah.
It's anyone's game.
Remember when they were at 32 at the start of their last turn, and then we attacked a bunch?
Yeah.
I would like to concede.
Well...
Oh, I guess...
We might have outs.
Oh, we might have outs. Okay, you're right.
They're pretty difficult outs, but we might have outs. So I think next turn we're dead no matter what, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So I propose we play this Ornithopter, proc both Clarion Spirits.
Yeah.
I mean, could we even live through another turn? Wait, how many attackers do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 flying blockers we can live. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're not living, but we're not that far from living.
Yeah, I mean, they have no way to pump their team will live, right? Because we can take from the 1/1 and the 2/1. Oh, wait.
Oh.
1, 2.
That's 3.
No, wait. That's still... Sorry.
So I think 6 blockers. No, we need one more flying blocker.
One more, yeah. We could be able to get one.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. So, like, we could, like... So
hey, Sarah, thanks for the subscription.
So do you want to not play the Ornithopter, convoke 5 things?
Yeah, let's convoke 5 ground things.
Okay, so these are all random ground things. And this?
Yeah.
Well, we could find Bushwhacker here, but I'm still not sure that's good enough. Look at the cards.
How about...
I am looking at the cards, though.
No, you already looked at the cards.
Okay, I guess I'll take some stuff.
Yeah.
Do you like that I described it as some stuff?
I do.
Okay, and then you want to cast Ornithopter and attack with some ground stuff? Our attack's just not good?
I think our attacks are not good.
Well, what about the 4/4s? The 4/4s must be able to attack.
They have... How many 4/4s is it? Oh, it's a lot of 4/4s.
It's 4 of them.
Okay, you can attack with the 4/4s.
See, what's funny about this against Angels is we've taken so many game actions, and our opponent's taken so few.
Yeah.
And yet, we end up here. I mean, I think we are alive, comically enough.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And then I guess I can pass the turn and use this if I want to.
Sure.
But I could not because it's a way to double spell and make 2 more 1/1 flyers.
Magmatic Chasm would be pretty good here, has been called.
Yeah, that's a nice quote. What I like about that quote is that it's so accurate.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that's also what you like about it, Greg? Is how accurate it is?
That Bishop of Wings really should not be able to block.
Yeah, both teams are definitely fighting hard.
Dang, we're dead.
I think it's anyone's game. Like, ye of little faith, Greg. Aren't we just clearly and easily alive here?
Just don't stop. We could have conceded minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, it's fine. We've got the perfect anti-angel sideboard card.
Yeah. Giant Killer is good, right?
Yeah, I assume everything that interacts with them we should board in.
Yeah.
What should we cut? Like, Clarion Spirit's probably goodish.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe this is not a Legion's Landing matchup?
Yeah, because...
Because this is more for, like, grinding, and this is kind of small ball.
Yeah.
I often shave randomly Forbidden Friendship. I don't know, I just think of these things.
Fine. Is Bushwhacker good?
Well...
Like, are we just gonna, like, play it, and they're gonna have some 1/4s and 1/3s, and we're not gonna be able to
It
attack
might be
anyway?
bad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good Bushwhacker is.
But I'm also just worried that our whole deck had, like...
Like, we could just cut more of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, basically, none of this stuff is cuttable.
Yeah.
And none of this stuff is cuttable.
Yeah.
So the only option to cut is here.
Yeah.
And I think Invasion is better than random stuff. So... But I might be down for this.
Yeah.
Like, Bushwhacker's not that good against blockers. It's good against life totals.
Sure.
And Angels both has a lot of blockers and a lot of life totals.
Yeah. That makes too much sense.
So I think we should cut it. I think this is our config.
Uh-huh. Can you describe to me what victory looks like against Angels?
No.
Okay.
It might not exist. This isn't so bad.
Yeah, it's also not great.
I mean, I think it's probably a keep.
Okay.
The draw is like Thrabin Inspector, Clarion Spirit on turn 3, Thrabin Inspector plus this, make a 1/1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, it seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, or to rephrase, I don't think it beats Angels, but I think it beats Angels at about the ratio of our average hand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could just hard mull for the, like, nuts, but I think that's, like, a less viable strategy than just, like, keeping a reasonable draw and hoping to draw the missing pieces.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if we just peeled Lethal Demolition here, our hand would be insane.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if we peeled Lethal Demolition, our hand would beat Angels.
Yep.
Okay, Clarion Spirit, go.
Yep.
And then next turn, we can... Oh, no, we cannot do the thing. We need to draw Lethal Demolition.
As it is any word state.
Woo! We did draw Lethal Demolition.
Let's go!
So now, play this, proc it, Knight for 5.
Knight for 5.
And I guess we can even leave something untapped. The Clarion Spirit, maybe?
I guess. I mean, I can block the 1/4.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I would... Well, we'll also have a 4/4, but...
Why do people never hit the artifact with Hole? Good question. I think mostly that they think that, like, taking your things that Convoke will slow you down. Like, I think we should just try to go obscenely, like, just take all the Convoke shit, right?
I think so.
Well, maybe a second Clarion Spirit is actually the plan.
Ooh.
Like, we could take second Clarion Spirit
we
Knight.
do have another Knight in our hand. Wait, I like that, I think. Yeah.
And you think it's better than Locks, right? I think so.
I think so.
Because we just need to keep going.
Yeah.
Like, we can't stop.
Although, to be fair, last game we kept going and we never stopped and we died terribly.
I know that.
Yeah.
I acknowledge what you're saying. So, okay, to talk more about the artifact thing, like, so, to be fair, the window at which killing an artifact could make sense is very small, because, like, if everyone has Lethal Demolition and a turn with the red mana, they'll usually cast it. But, admittedly, it's probably right more than it's done. Alright, well, Clarion Spirit. I mean... And then we leave up the Convoke guy in the 4/4? Or the one with the...
Yep. I do kind of wish we had a Locks here, actually, but...
Well, it's fine. We'll just find off this. It's fine. We'll find Thrabin Inspector.
Look at those cards!
Okay, but now we can play Thrabin Inspector and reconvoke for 5.
Yep.
So that's definitely what we should do, I think.
Yep.
Actually, in fact, I should play Plains into it.
Sure.
In case we want to play a red 1-drop we find, which I don't even know if we would, because we might want to re-Clarion Spirit next turn, but it seems plausible that we could. Alright. Well, I like Giant Killer quite a bit. And I guess just Thrabin Inspector, although the one actually could keep them off, like, 27 or whatever.
Yeah, we have 2 clues already. Let's take the Epicure.
No, I think we should take the Epicure. I think the question is, should we play the Epicure? Because we could cut down into Giant Killer.
I think we should play the Epicure, yeah.
But wait, it's only power?
Yeah. And now they know about it.
I think we should pass.
Okay.
But it's close. I
mean, I don't know. I think next turn we're gonna alpha. Like, basically no matter what.
Right.
And I wish we had another guy in play,
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know, what I'll say about this is, of the ways our opponent could gain 16, this is honestly one of the worst ones for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think we should cut down this 4/4 Angel.
I agree.
And then I think just probably play the Giant Killer, honestly.
I think so. Oh god, I forgot about all the 1/1s.
I didn't, but it's still the play.
Yeah.
I mean, this attack?
Is this better than just the 4/4s?
No, it's not.
They get to eat some 1/1s, trade with spirits. They eat 3 1/1s, trade the 2 spirits, take an extra 2. That doesn't sound very good to me.
I see your point. Oh. Yeah, I guess just the 4/4 is a reasonable attack. All right. The classic question, what does victory look like? And the classic answer of I don't know really instills faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing about this deck that we're playing is it might be bad.
But I like that they didn't put any angles into play. Except the obvious Bishop of Wings angle.
Yeah, I do
Bishop
like the
of Wings
lack of...
does have a nice angle.
Oh my god.
Are we having fun in this match? No. Next question.
Alright, so we should probably do some convoking.
Okay.
And I think maybe we should break a clue.
Okay.
Right?
I think so.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, so now we kill this.
Yes. Even though they make 3 1-1s.
Well, wait, it's possible we should kill it post-combat.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess, but maybe we're only attacking with 4/4s anyway. I think we are only attacking with 4/4s.
We could attack with the 3 flyers. Trading a flyer.
Oh, and then when they block with it, we then kill it.
Oh, yeah.
That seems good. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Well, it does mean we can't grow the flyers. Do we want to grow the flyers? We probably do want to grow the flyers. Because then they block, then they're better than their spirit tokens, right?
Oh, wait, maybe you're right? Although maybe our ground... wait.
Because they have all these 1/4s. What does growing our ground guys even do?
Okay, I'm in, you're right.
Okay.
And then we kill this and make 2 more 1/1s.
Wait, we can... Oh, right. Because of the Clarion Spirits.
Yeah.
Because we could wait.
I guess only 1 more 1/1, but we also shouldn't wait because of company response type of shit,
Oh,
right?
sure.
Oh, wait, does Zoli proc?
No, that was our first spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, then let's play the spell.
We're going to play Loxodon.
Right, so Ornithopter, make a 1/1.
Oh, because we want to... Yeah, I see. Right. And then just all 5 flyers?
Yeah, all 5 flyers. I mean, you yourself argued that we want the counters on the flyers.
Yeah. I just didn't realize quite how many flyers would be getting tokens. Ooh, AJ8's mom has redeemed Hydrate.
I'm actually almost out of water. I mean to get more.
I also that finished my water.
And then do we play this? I think no.
For double spell reasons, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're at 19. We've made progress since the start of the game, baby.
I mean, okay, so for all this gains a lot of life, it doesn't actually progress them that much.
Yeah.
They don't have another like company / Resplendent Angel.
Oh no! Of course they redeemed Hydrate. Okay, I'll just.
Do you want to refill my water also?
Yeah.
Is that a reasonable thing for me to ask?
Yeah,
And I'll continue playing this ridiculous game.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I think between Greg, who's leaving to get water, and me, who's continue playing this game, it's sort of unclear who's getting the better end of the deal. So keep that in mind, chat. All right. I mean, I think I'm gonna just attack with the 4/4s and convoke onto. I drew another lock, so I'm gonna convoke onto all the flyers.
Okay, that makes sense. Did they play anything other than the Valkyrie?
They killed Clarion Spirit.
Okay.
But yeah, that seems good. They're double blocking a 4/4 with 2 Skyclaves? That's an insane block.
Sure.
Why are they doing this?
They don't want to keep taking all this damage, you know?
Yeah, okay, but I'm gonna not kill the Vulcan and kill all the 1/1s.
Love it. Can you slide slightly so I can get back into my spot? Thanks.
Yeah, I agree that our opponent signing in all this interaction was potentially foolish.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, locks all the flyers again.
Yeah. Wait, they're out of cards.
We could win. I mean, look, we kind of need to not draw too many angels, though. Oh, the pass is very scary.
Well,
we should just play it.
Slam it.
I mean, it's honestly a goodish draw. Nice! They bluffed a land.
Okay, they've got to be dead, right?
I think probably. I think we should alpha and send one. And send wait. So we should actually do some math. They can block 3 4/4s and a 3/3 flyer, right? And they take 4 plus 9 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20? They're not dead? I count? So I'd rather leave them at 7 and flip invasion by saying 2, 3, 3. Or leave them at, like, a high life, but
yeah,
2, 3.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it does. So I think our attack is just attacks, invasion, attack them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the attacking invasion allows them some slightly better blocks, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
fine. They also should not have conceded. They were not dead.
Yeah.
A big Kayla's there could have beaten us for sure.
Yeah.
To be fair, our opponent may not be playing Kayla's. I don't know what the weird.
That's a Garda card.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you want this back? It didn't.
I think the idea having one does make some sense as something to like try and find.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Never mind. I'm off it.
Like, I sort of think if you're claiming we want to find off knights, which
Yeah.
is the claim being made,
Right.
then you have to convince me that we want exactly 1 and not say 2 to 3. Like, it doesn't
I can't
really seem
convince
logical
you
to
of
me.
that, Yeah.
So I think we just submit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Is invasion even good? I think invasion definitely is good because, like, I think when you take their companies and shit, you can sometimes make their draws just completely non-functional.
Yeah.
And I think making their draws completely non-functional sounds like a way we could win.
Yeah.
Also, I think this hand is a keep.
Okay. I agree.
It's not our greatest hand.
Yeah.
But look, we have Rending Volley, we have Gleeful Demolition, the best card in our deck. What could go wrong?
Yeah. Nothing.
Like, in general, the invasion thing is like, if our match against Angels was baseline good, I wouldn't board in a card like invasion, which might do a lot and might do nothing. But given that I think it's quite bad, that's exactly the sort of card I want.
Yeah.
We should kill... Ooh. We should probably still kill this, right? Because we can kill it, Gleeful Demolition, and then next turn we can invasion and flip it, potentially.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's do that.
I guess in theory I could wait till their turn to kill it, but I don't know, we're gonna kill it.
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah, invasion, like, repeatedly triggering is also another way to go big, when going big is kind of what we want to do. So there's that too. I mean, I think we should play invasion and flip it.
Yep, I agree.
Company costs 2 more, I think.
Yeah, I love company here.
Yeah, I mean, any of the other things Giada just kind of makes irrelevant.
Yeah.
Now, how are we going to win this game? Look, that's a long-term question.
We might be winning currently.
I do not think we are winning, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we just play the Thraben Inspector with the intent of next turn going Clarion Spirit Gleeful.
Yep.
Get some max value. Okay, I need this to not be here.
Oh, that's
again.
fine. Yeah. It's because I had to move it to not block the screen, and then you had to move it to not block chat, but it's fine.
Yeah. Pity Ledge doesn't say tapped. Yeah, I agree with that. I think in the Convoke set, honestly, it wouldn't have been crazy to do that. But
Yeah.
they were probably just like didn't think of it. Would be my guess, honestly, as to why it does not say that. I doubt it was like a power level concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think sweepers are the main issue for this deck. I think it's blockers. I think sweepers are actually much easier to mitigate than blockers, in fact. So wait, they just played both Giadas? So they just have Inspiring Overseer in the expensive company? Alright. We're in to win it. I guess I don't have to do this first for any reason. But
We're not attacking, though, right?
well, if we attack, we sack 2 things for 2 counters. That doesn't sound like a great change, right?
And 3 damage, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I guess we should play this and wait till next turn then? Yeah.
Wait, why wait?
I'm saying...
Wait to attack, yeah.
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 And I think play this land.
Yeah. because of Den.
Yep. Den's like pretty freaking real here.
Yeah.
Also, the Inspiring Overseer does not gain our opponent enough life to get over the number, I believe.
Definitely not. It gains them 2, right?
No, 3+1 because it's toughness.
Oh, right. I forgot it's bigger. Yeah.
It's close, but it is not enough.
Yeah. And their one card is an unknown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
what letter unknown is it?
I think Y.
Unknown Y. Okay, that's a nice one.
Okay, the card is an angel. That's very bad.
Muy bad.
Because now their guys are much larger. So okay, we should definitely play this and animate Den.
Yep. And then die in the air.
That's a lot of pessimism, Greg. We clearly are animating Den. Then we're clearly alphing except this angel token.
Oh yeah, wait. I guess I forgot we had an angel.
Yeah. Wait, we're not... If they get low enough... Wait, so they block 3 things. 1, 2, 3... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They get below the threshold again.
Oh, that's true.
So we're not dead, right?
Okay.
I think this is the right attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Throne of the God Pharaoh does even. That is correct, yes. Also, I'm sorry I'm getting so low on time when I'm mostly just playing Red-White Convoke, but, you know, the thing is that I'm doing a lot of nonsense discussion.
Yeah.
And, you know, don't underestimate the nonsense discussion. Well, our team did get bigger, so there's that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right, they can cast the company.
They don't remember that. They're certainly not casting right now. How do you feel about the statement, they don't remember that? Maybe they whiffed. Maybe they whiffed, Greg.
Oh, they whiffed.
Yeah, they whiffed. There we go.
Good game. We won now.
Yeah. To be clear, if it whiffed, I don't know if we're winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Den token does not get the counter because although it was put into play attacking, so it did not in fact attack.
That's true.
That's the ruling. Anyway, we sure did a lot of winning with this deck.
Yeah. I guess we'll play one. I have one more in me, I think.
What? We should have at least 2 more in you.
Oh, God. They've been so long, and we've been losing so much.
We have to finish the league, Greg.
If we lose again, what are you going to do? Drop another league and start again at the new one? A league ahead of us.
Well, you see, the issue with this deck is that I think it's bad. So, if you expected me to tell you that I think it's not bad, that isn't what I think. Okay, this hand I think is a mulligan. It can flip Angel Landing on 3, but I think it's just horrible.
Send it back.
Is this hand good?
Oh,
The
no.
problem is that it doesn't have... Wait a minute. For the first question, are we on the play or the draw? We're on the draw.
Okay.
So...
I think that this is better than the average 5. Maybe that's just not even true.
I mean, I'm not sure it's better than 5s that contain Gleeful Demolition.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to imagine how this plays out. So let's say we keep this. We play a 1-drop on 1.
Yeah.
Then let's say we can pick our draw. What would we even pick? We pick Gleeful Demolition? Like, that's what we're hoping for? Like, I don't know.
It doesn't seem very good.
It's hard for me to see how this hand works out. We'd have to draw, like, a land into a 2-drop or something. Like,
Yeah.
I think it'd be one thing if, like, this was a 2-drop and our hand was, like, perfect. I think we should mulligan.
Yeah.
Our hand is much better.
Agreed.
Alright, so this hand... The problem is we took 2 cards, is the challenge.
Okay, 1 is probably Voltaire and Epicure.
Agree. Then, after that one, it gets tough. I guess this is a deterministic casting of locks on 2? Is that true?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, that could win.
It could win.
I think this is what we should do.
Yeah. I mean, it's rough that we just threw away, like, 4 power free flyers. We're on the draw. We could get greedy and try and get a land.
Keep Epicure over Ornithopter for an extra body.
Oh,
wait.
Wait, does that work? Oh, that does work.
That does work.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Given that we're tucking the 2/2/1/1s, we should tuck in this way.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We can't... Hold on. Is there any chance is there any chance we can do this? Because then we go Epicure into Ornith. No, it's 4. No, it doesn't work. Right?
Oh, yeah. We need to hit the land. Oh,
yes.
yeah, we do know they're on 80 card Yorion, yes.
That's good to know. I do not believe it affects our decisions in this case.
Yeah.
I think in the end it's this.
Wait, the chat says tuck the land.
Yeah, it doesn't work because there's no white creature is the issue.
Oh, right.
Am I missing something? Doesn't it not work? Because wait, so let me check this again. So we play Woodland Epicure on 1. On turn 2, we destroy the thing, play it. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. All right. So back to this. Taking Ornithopter and this.
I like this talk.
Yeah, counting to 5 is unfortunately not the entire ball game. Wow, we would have drawn the land.
Yeah.
We're just the unluckiest. How do you feel about the statement, we're the unluckiest?
I think it's accurate.
Okay. Our opponent is not playing normal 80 card Yorion. I don't know what they are playing, but that's not it. I mean, I don't know. We could have took the land, but that just seems so maniacal.
Maybe they're playing Yorion Gleeful Demolition.
They bought Yorion. Really a true sign of strength from our opponent. Alright. Let's slam this.
Yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
I assume our opponent will concede in shame to this board. My understanding is that's how this deck gets most of its wins, is like, you create a board and then you're just like, look at this, and your opponent's like, wow.
Can't beat that. Concede. Too many rectangles.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this isn't the rectangliest deck in the format.
Yeah, that would be Red-Black Sack.
I think Red-Black Sack makes more rectangles. Many of them are not creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them are game objects of dubious value.
What's our opponent on?
Actually, I think I may have seen this deck. But I'm not 100% sure. So do we want to kill the Seeker's Chariot?
Probably, because they're going to Yorion it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Atraxo Transmog is correct, yes.
Hey, Rafiusk25, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow.
Yes, I have seen an Atraxo Transmog list that looks vaguely like this. See, the sad part is we're going to lose to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
I do know.
I mean, maybe we're not. I guess, like, it's not a sign of strength that our opponent bought Yorion on 3, I assume. However, I don't like what's happening here.
Yeah, me either.
Well, you can't let them try and crew first because this is a sorcery, is the issue with that play.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with that play is that it isn't legal. Aside from that, it's a great play. Okay. I think we play this over Dragantha.
Yeah.
And I'm still holding 2 up, so I'm not playing it to make disappear unkicked. Obviously, if they kick it, I can't do anything about it.
Doesn't Fire of Invention...
Oh, they can't even do that. Yeah,
okay.
Of course. I'm sorry. Look, I was just talking about how we can't Gleeful Demolition as an instant. On a similar note, they cannot cast Make Disappear on our turn. As, thankfully, it is our turn.
Yeah. Yo, Ryan.
I would say at this point, it's anyone's game.
Anyone's game. Could be your game, my game, Patty B MTG's game, Wappa's game, that cat token's game.
Do you think it could be Chat's game?
No.
It's never Chat's
Just
game.
Patty B MTG.
Just Patty B MTG. You know, this is not great as a combination, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. They can cast spells for free even after we exile them, is my understanding. Because it doesn't say, like, from your hand or anything.
Yeah.
Invasion is not good against Fire's Transmog or Fire Traxa. I don't think we have attack, so we just play this and we pass.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to ask me, how is that... Wait, they still have to pay the 2? Is that true? But they...
Oh, it does say it costs 2 more to... If you read Gobakon.
Okay, so this makes it cost 2 more, and this makes it free, so it costs exactly 2?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I think this card is maybe good in the matchup. Yeah, it's just definitely not good once they have fires in play. Because taking their fires, I assume, is a strong line in general.
Okay.
Alright, let's invade Gobakon, shall we?
Nice.
How would you say you feel about invading Gobakon? This night I think we should hold, by the way.
Okay.
Nice.
I love invading Gobakon. All of my homies enjoy invading Gobakon.
Do you think we're ever going to get our opponent below 11 this game, or are we just kind of stopping at 11?
I thought 11 was the goal.
Oh, you thought... Yeah. Do you think our deck would be good if all opponents started at 9 life?
Yeah, I think so.
To be fair, in that metagame, it's probably not the best choice.
Yeah.
Wow, are we talking about Magmatic Chasm again? Because Yorin can still block, by the way.
God.
It's not good enough.
Chat just loves Magmatic Chasm.
I don't know why we keep discussing Magmatic Chasm, but, you know, the thing about Magmatic Chasm is it doesn't say all creatures can't block. That isn't what the card says. Few speak of this.
Uh-huh.
Few people in the world have actually read Magmatic Chasm, but I play a lot of Limited, so I in fact have. Alright, a Seeker's Trade is coming in. I guess we should double block it or block it with like all the 3/3s.
I guess. Do you think it's gonna make another 0/4? No, just another cat.
Probably just another cat. Yeah, Falter just isn't in the format. Yeah, it's pretty savage. When will Wasi just rip off the Band-Aid and put Falter into Pioneer? Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Should I concede?
Yes! They have so many more... The whole point of our deck is to have many, 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 many more creatures than them. And they had many, many more creatures than us.
So I think the invasions are clearly good against the Transmogrify Atraxa strategy.
I think so too.
I think Giant Killer might be good too.
Yeah.
Is my guess. This is a matchup where I think Legion Landing is reasonable, but it might have to go. I'm not sure if we can support it and the 3 Giant Killers.
Yeah, I don't want to cut Bushwhacker.
What we could... Well, no, I mean, I think we should shave this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe this is reasonable. Exactly one.
Oh, you want to keep one? Because it's
I don't
legendary?
know. I'm not... I don't feel strongly between the 4th reinforcements and the...
Okay. Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah. I think Claiming Spirit might be good in this matchup, to be honest. I'm not sure, but I don't know how much this deck actually interacts with us.
Yeah.
And, like, on a set...
Do they have Bone Crusher?
No, because you transmogrify into Bone Crusher.
Oh.
They can't play anything with type creature. This hand's a keep.
This hand's great, right? This hand does the thing?
Yeah, it does the thing.
Yeah. This is the best hand we've seen.
I don't know if that's true, but it might be true. It's possible that we wait to the best hand we've seen against Angels.
True.
Like, if they chain this to the rocks, we're still pretty annoyed.
That's true.
See, you could just play...
They have to have exactly Sacred Foundry, though.
It's pretty hard from the chain on one, yeah. Nice. Okay, let's Gleeful Unlocks.
Yeah. We're doing the thing! We're doing the thing!
Alright, so now, as I understand it, now the strategy is to take a screenshot, post it to Twitter, and declare victory.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. That's a really good stratagem.
Someone, chat, you're on it.
I mean, I think we are going to win this game, yes, in all seriousness. I mean, my intent, I think, is to not play the second Lux, because we can just put a counter on everyone by attacking.
Well, yeah, I want to go Bakan.
Does that change anything?
I want to go Bakan anyway.
Okay. Is this deck just the nuts? Well, we haven't won a lot of matches.
This is like the first game we're gonna win.
Let's not speak too soon.
Wait, don't forget about the hexproof thing.
Oh, wait, we can save the team. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean...
We're good. Something, Hogaak, something, ban, something, Fury, and Pioneer. Exactly.
I believe my answer to the question, is this deck the nuts, is... Let me put it this way. What's the opposite of nuts. Many on Twitter are asking, should Red White Convoke be banned? And I'm over here asking, is Red White Convoke playable?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at.
It's nuts, but not the nuts.
I think it's a lot like
it's
Charmeleon.
It's so much like Charmeleon. It's more like Charmeleon than Greasefang or Green.
Okay, wait. I want this back for this. Okay. Or maybe for one of these.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of think maybe, well, it's weird. Now that I know they have the many copies of the 3-mana sweeper, it makes me want to play that instant speed guy that plays around it over the spirits, and also make me want to play Legion's Landing because the Danto plays around it.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to swap to this. Is that reasonable?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Of all the decks in the history of Magic, this certainly is one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a mono green mage in Pioneer. I've played more hours of mono green than like probably over 99% of competitive Magic players. And I gotta tell you, this deck might be too much Charmeleon for me. So that's my stance on it.
What is Charmeleon like? Charmeleon is very temperamental, you see. Sometimes it's very powerful, but sometimes it does what it wants.
I think we should keep this.
I think so too.
Okay.
It's a deck of legal Magic cards that is sometimes capable of dealing 20 to its opponent. Yes.
Charmeleon used Swagger. Nice. That's a good reference.
I don't think Charmeleon can learn the move Swagger, even though the move Swagger is very Charmeleon vibes.
You should know that. Yeah, we've kind of loosened up on our rule of never explaining the Charmeleon thing at all. To now we explain it poorly.
Yes.
So. You know.
Well, you see, we have a lot of people viewing right now, many of whom have probably never heard of the Charmeleon scale, and we have a lot of bits that are, not friendly to new viewers, so I try to have try to help us out a little bit.
Kellen, I have played a bunch with the BTO build too, and I can't win with any of them, is my main opinion. But, I don't know, it's possible BT's better. I'm definitely not confident that it's better. But I wanted to try a bit with this build because I was losing so much with the BTO build.
Yeah.
That's sort of why I want to try this build.
Oh, baby, we've redeemed Andrew Matches Greg's enthusiasm!
Oh, no. I don't know what I'm going to be able... I don't know what I'm going to match Greg's enthusiasm regarding.
You could match your enthusiasm, my enthusiasm, about having to match my enthusiasm. It's like a meta.
Wait, we can max locks here. Just this until...
Yeah.
I mean, it makes our Bushwhackers awkward, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but it seems like it's still a play.
Do you want to match my enthusiasm about Loxodon, one of your favorite cards?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Like, Andrew, what is happening here?
Alright, chat! We're about to cast a max Loxodon that is 9 power for 0 mana. One of my favorite cards of all time, an incredibly elegant design, truly using the Convoke mechanic in a way it's never been used before, and to its absolute fullest. There you go.
Great job.
Alright, let's attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is convenient that we happen to be playing a deck with literally my favorite Magic card that in existence.
Opponent should just scoop in the face of that enthusiasm. If only that won you Magic tournaments, I'd be so good at Magic.
I think if enthusiasm won you Magic tournaments, Greg would be a top 5 all-time player. Possibly top 1, but I'm not willing to commit to that without farther research.
Yeah.
Well, our opponent did kill everything we had.
It's okay. We'll draw a land and attack for lethal, right?
Yeah, would be good, huh?
Wait, is it one off lethal?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Okay, it's not lethal, but still do it.
It's definitely the play. I determined it was the play, and that was sufficient.
Opponent did not play around Aerial Boost.
What are the best decks in Pioneer right now?
Are they gonna Wrath again, and we're gonna get him with the 2/1 haste from hand? We want to match, everyone! We did it! Let's go!
All right,
Deck's busted.
We gotta play.
All right, now we gotta finish it out. If we had lost there, I would have said we need to be done. But we gotta. We're on a streak.
See, the thing about this deck is it just has a really good attracts the transmogrify matchup, and that's really why we should take it to your tournament.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think, all I can just say is, I don't know.
I'm on the phone with tomorrow.
I'm on the phone.
Oh, yeah. The best decks in Pioneer right now, in our opinion, are Rakdos midrange, Greasefang,
Red, black, sack, red, black, sack, red, black, sack, red, black, sack.
Red, black, sack, Lotus Field.
Yeah, that's a reasonable list.
Yeah.
I'm coming down on Lotus Field for the record.
Yeah, okay. Green's like tier 2, I think is what we'd say.
I mean, green is clearly not like... Green is a pretty high floor on how bad it can be.
Yeah.
But I think it's not that far from that floor right now.
Yeah.
Is probably what I would say about it. I'm going to mulligan this.
Yeah.
All right. What do we do here?
So, I think we should send back...
So wait. We have to like plan out our turns.
Yeah.
So...
Are we on the play?
Good question. We are on the draw.
Okay.
So... Well, Spirit Back might be right. It seems... So, like, we could play... Okay, wait a minute. So we do have the line of Epicure on 1,
Yeah.
Spirit Thopter on 2, Gleeful Locks on 3.
That
Right, but-
used all our cards, though.
But wait. Oh, wait, sorry. Good point.
You have to send something back.
I guess there's no way to cast Locks on 2 unless we tuck this. Is that true?
No. You can do it with just Epicure, Demolition. You don't need the Ornithopter.
But then when am I casting Clarion Spirit?
Send back the Clarion Spirit.
It seems like Clarion Spirit just...
Well, except, wait, what is Ornithopter doing in this hand? Because we can't max Convoke, because we don't have a white creature.
But we can go turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Ornithopter this. Oh, we can only do it for 4 anyway.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. Wait a minute. Is Ornithopter doing nothing? Is it a tuck Ornithopter angle? Well, it does let us Gleeful on 1, though. Right?
Do we want a Gleeful? Does that matter?
It might not matter.
I mean, I guess if we Gleeful on 1, then...
Wait, can we Locks on 2?
We can Locks on 2 either way. If we Gleeful on 1, we can Locks on 2 without having to worry about Volterra and Epicure being killed.
Yeah. Because if we keep Clarion Spirit, if we do this, then it's Epicure on 1... No, sorry, wait.
It's Epicure on 1, Gleeful Demolition locks it on 2.
And we just have this kind of
And then we just have... So I think we're going to do that either way. The question is, do we want our final card after all that to be Clarion Spirit or Ornithopter?
But I think Clarion Spirit.
I think Clarion Spirit too.
Alright, so then it's this.
Yeah.
You could draw a white 1 drop on 2. That's true, but I think we won't worry about that too much. I'm not 100% sure this is right by any means, but I'm going to do it.
Even if, like, that's true, but it doesn't change anything. I mean, then we do get to Max Convoke.
Also, this is neither here nor there, but to respond to Kellen's earlier comment, the statement, you took an aggro deck and made it slower, is like, I would say historically, if we look at the question, when you make an aggro deck slower, does it get better or worse? The answer is about 50-50. Like, Kellen's acting like there's a rule of Magic that when you make aggro decks slower, they get worse, and, like, I think that's just factually untrue.
Greek Yogurt, it's not a 1-3 Ornithopter. Oh, I guess it would be a 1-3 Ornithopter. Ooh, we did get punished by drawing second Gleeful.
Yeah, we did. Good beats. So let's blow up this.
Whoa. Use the... Oh, you don't want to...
Oh, wait. Like, I was going to play this on white.
I guess you're going to play it on white, doesn't matter.
Do you think that's what I should do?
Yeah, I guess you should play it on white, huh? Yeah. Okay.
I would say the historical rule about Bushwhacker is don't play it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. But, okay, so now we need to think. Because against green, we might just need to, like, fucking go for it. But we could errant into an artifact thing, which is very good.
Oh, if we errant into Ornithopter.
Or Volder and Epicure, or
I think we should errant for that
I
reason.
think so? I mean, because we locks... I guess we could locks and then we could partial convoke next turn. But the partial convoke is going to be almost everything we have.
Yeah.
I think we should errant.
I think we should errant also. did not find an artifact thing.
Wow.
Wow, we've been omega punished for keeping the Clarion Spirit instead of the Ornithopter.
It worked out horribly. It also might have been wrong. I don't know. I think if I had 100 matches with the deck, I would know the answer, and here I just don't know. Ratchet Bomb, is that what we're looking at? Or perhaps the Filigree Silex? Depending on if our opponent is, a person of class and taste or not. Darksteel Citadel. Greg, how would you say this is correlated with our opponent's odds of winning the game? Ooh.
Oh, baby. Let's go. Okay.
I mean, we just do that.
Do it.
Because then we can also attack a bunch.
Yeah.
I guess I have no reason to pre-combat this, but it also doesn't matter. So...
Yeah.
Do you like that we can't activate this Occlude, by the way?
Yes.
And I don't know, one of these things. I guess this one, because it lives through Ratchet Bomb, is best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we kill Karn with all the 1/1s. And hit them for 4?
Yep.
I mean, I don't think this deck is good against green in general, but it might be good against starts like this against green.
Where, we have the nut start, and they do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I generally think the deck it doesn't like it when green plays a 4/4 on turn 2, is generally my opinion. I'm not saying you have no draws that beat that, because this deck has draws that beat basically everything.
Yeah.
But, your average draw doesn't beat green when they play a 4/4 on 2, but green just, doesn't always do that. I mean, that doesn't mean it's unwinnable or anything. Ooh. Now you can play this.
Yeah. It's a little awkward because our second spell will be Clarion Spirit, but whatever.
I know, but I think we should still just do it, right?
Yep.
It means that, next turn, all 1-drops work.
Yeah. Or land is good, too, next turn.
Yeah, we have, a lot of good draws. Also, we don't even really need any of them. We mostly just need them to not go nuts.
Yeah.
Is really where we're at. Because they're just at 2.
Yeah.
So, if nothing weird happens, we certainly will win.
Yeah.
But a lot of weird things could happen. I don't know how we are against Ratchet Bomb here. I think not great.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have 3 lethal creatures, and, I don't know, we could start clearing Spiriting to make more 1/1s, and, I don't know, we're not dead, but it's not good.
Okay, but them starting on Cav is... Well, I guess they could have nicked this.
I think green is a bad matchup. I'm reasonable... how do I describe this? It is impossible to be confident about anything about a deck that I started testing 3 days ago.
Yeah.
But so far in my games in green versus deck, I have liked the green side. Alright, so I like... This is the mashup, finally, where I like Nomadic Chasm.
Yeah, bring it in! Get hyped, chat!
I do not like this card in this matchup,
yeah.
Despite generally liking it. I'm not sure how good Giant Killer is. I think it's sometimes good. But... Probably we just don't have room, is my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the Legion's landings are terrible. We can get those out, for sure. I mean, and then as usual, we can shave this. And they're totally interactive, so Clarion Spirit's got to be fine.
Yeah.
Is my expectation. Although maybe it's just kind of... I guess there are draws where this still outperforms this.
I want to keep Clarion Spirit in because of the Ratchet Bomb thing.
Yeah, the Ratchet Bomb thing is pretty relevant. The main question I have in this matchup sideboarding is I'm not sure the right mixture of Giant Killers and these.
Okay, yeah.
Giant Killer's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Maybe 2? Is that sane?
Sure.
I mean, my reasoning up for 2 is something I want to be able to sometimes find it off night, but I don't really want to draw to my opener.
Yeah.
So that feels like a 2 of to me, but it's kind of debatable.
Okay.
I'm playing the full 3 mainly because I want them against Shieldred.
Yeah.
That's why I came to number 3, but...
Stock Magmatic Chasm? Oh, man.
I mean, this is probably a keep.
So we play Inspector on 1, Thopter, Bushwhacker the next turn, and then we start knighting him. That's got to be good enough. I mean, it's not great,
but it also has a lot of room to improve is the other thing.
Yeah.
So, for example, we could just draw a Resolute Reinforcements and our hand is insane. We draw a Clarion Spirit and our hand's insane.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take that much. I just can't imagine we on average do better than this. I mean...
Draw Forge Devil?
Well, yeah, drawing Forge Devil would be great.
Yeah.
But... I mean, are we gonna what? We're gonna ask for a hand that's fast, has a Convoke thing, and has a Forge Devil? Like, that's just asking a lot.
Plus, they don't have an elf. Now I don't even want a Forge Devil.
Yeah.
How well does this deck maul? Okay.
That's a complicated question. What I would say about it is, the thing is, I think Gleeful Sabotage is your best card by so much that, like, there are 5 with Gleeful Sabotage that are better than 7s without it.
Yeah.
That said, somewhat fundamentally, your deck is doing kind of a critical mass thing, especially when you don't draw Gleeful Sabotage. So, it's not perfect at mulling, but it's decent at it. I guess we should run with Dr. Bushwhacker.
Yep.
I mean, they could trade for the Bushwhacker, but that has to be fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's actively great. I wonder if the Surge mechanic is hard to program on Arena. Because it has a weird thing about your team. Maybe they just ignore that part.
Wait,
I don't think there are any cards with Surge on Arena, right?
Yeah, I bet they just ignore that part.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I would do if I were an Arena dev. I don't know.
Yeah.
They boarded in the Asika's Chariot. Okay, our opponent is a person of class and taste.
Nice.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Let's cast this.
Are you stupid for not going to the NRG given that you were going to play Bushwhacker? No.
I am not sure Bushwhacker was good when no one was respecting it, but I'm not confident. And I guess we play one of them.
Sure. I mean, we've got a plan.
It's not my favorite plan.
We're at 8. We're halfway there. Maybe we'll just draw the second chasm.
Wait, Azax just asked a surprisingly good question.
Wasn't BFZ in the Arena beta? I don't think it was.
Wait, no, the question above that is what I'm talking about.
Oh. Do you think Wrath of God is implemented to care about regeneration? Well, there is now a single card on Arena with regeneration. It was in March of the Machines.
I mean, when you say...
Skithrix the Blight Dragon.
Oh, that's true. God.
Is the answer.
So I guess
to that
yes,
trivia question. It was on the Multiverse Legends sheet of March of the Machines.
To discuss slightly the claim that the deck put up results the energy, I actually think that claim is somewhat complicated because the description I would give is a very strong up-and-coming Minneapolis player played any deck and top-8 the energy.
It is Hogaak, yeah, definitely. You see, Hogaak has Convoke. These creatures have Convoke.
Well, now we can attack, maybe.
And you can definitely attack with the 4/4. And hello, WJ Hummel. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Well, they untapped a cat, though.
Oh.
Let's draw a card?
Yeah. Based on the NRG blue-white control. Ooh.
Well, that's a little awkward, actually, because we don't have a mana cast Chop Down this turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it makes a lot of sense to attack and make our chasm worse.
Yeah.
Like, I sort of think we should play Tapland Inspector Go. Is that sane? Or do you want to play the Giant Killer with intent to start tapping stuff?
I guess the tap is pretty good. It kind of shuts off the Chariot anyway, right?
Yeah.
We just have to keep leaving up 2 mana, but what else
But it starts shutting up off on kind of the same turn as the Chop Down, though.
Also, wait, at some point, shouldn't we buy Gigantha next turn? Serious question.
Oh, no.
So 5, because if we buy Gigantha, we
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
with the
10.
2 1-drops, we have lethal.
Okay, that's a good argument for playing both 1-drops.
Yeah.
Because then our plays buy Gigantha plus tap, cast Gigantha, kill them.
Wait, buy Gigantha. Oh, yeah. Play both.
It occurs perfectly.
Yeah.
Is this deck some sort of weird disinformation? No, I sort of agree with what Tom Nurse said. This is just information cascade, which happens a lot in Magic and isn't that unusual or bizarre. Like, chat, how would you react if I told you that this is Boros Convoke is certainly not the worst deck I've seen Cliff specifically do well with.
Yes.
I don't know. I sort of think that, the better players did well. That's, what happened. Which, it turns out being good at Magic gives you a decisive advantage. Not to reference the Reed Duke tweet.
God, we're so many turns off from having attacking with Gigantha.
We should just draw a Convoke thing.
Oh, that would be good.
And then we can tap the life-linking Polycave for a turn and then, figure it out. Also, we might be dead right now.
Yeah.
As a follow-up to that.
Uh-huh. I do see that.
Information Cascade is a reference to a pretty famous and award-winning Patrick Chapman article about this exact thing happening in Magic, where everyone starts to agree on something being true that just is false.
Yeah. Like this deck being comically busted.
If you don't address your comment... Wait, what? You should play a 1-1 split of Magmatic Chasm Seismic Stuff in case it gets Stonebreak. Wait, Azax actually can explain the split that I played. The split that I played was because I looked at my account, and I had, without renting, exactly 2 Magmatic Chasms on my account.
Nice. I like how they're different arts.
Yeah, I just have them both from Limited. So I just put them in, and I called it a day. And I didn't ask questions such as, is 3 the right number? I was like, I own 2. I'll play 2. What could go wrong?
You can't tell them these things. They're here for the strategy. Only I can tell them things like that.
Well, to be fair, I think it also might be right to play 2, if that helps. It just doesn't feel like a 3-0 to me.
Oh no, Haywire might. Our math has changed.
Yeah, it's anyone's game out here. I guess Shephet Dune's by Dragonth. Shephet Dune's helps the Chasm plan, kind of.
That's true. Good point.
I mean, it's possible we should just crack a clue, in fact.
Are we a couple? We're not a couple.
We are not a couple. Sorry.
Sorry to let you down.
Wait, we
can't crack a clue.
Oh, chat's trolling. Nice. Sorry. Also, FYI, I suspect we're dead on...
you suspect we're dead on board? Yeah, me too.
I mean, whether we're dead on board or whether we die are 2 independent factors.
Yeah.
But I think we might be dead on board.
Yeah. Also, that was the first time we've been asked if we're a couple. I assumed that many stream viewers have assumed that. Maybe we should have a coyer response,
I'm willing to troll them.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say, I don't know how much the average Systematic Chat viewer pays attention to Magic Twitter. But, I would say that Nee and I's coupliness is pretty public on Twitter.
That is accurate, yes.
So, it would be reasonable to assume that, but...
Ooh, we cannot activate Ornithopter's abilities, that's true.
Oh no, our opponent knows how to combo? That's
you
really
just asked everyone if they're a couple with Greg.
Oh, that's a nice quote.
Yeah.
It's literally in my Twitter profile description. Come on. What do you want from me?
That's very funny. Ooh, and Nee's Twitter is currently deleted.
Yeah, Nee does deactivate her Twitter periodically depending on her mood.
Yeah.
So, there is that. I'm going to concede. There's no need for this.
Yeah.
But
you had Magmatic Chasm!
Yeah, another victory for Magmatic Chasm. Oh, yeah, how much we tweet about it is in fact wildly varied, for sure. I think we submit our perfectly built list.
Yeah. Am I in a relationship with Invisible Greg? I mean, yeah. It's not a romantic relationship, but it is a relationship.
They certainly have a relationship. Specifically, one is a visible version of the other. Is the relationship.
The card we boarded out for Chasm have helped us win that game? No.
No, probably not. I think we should keep this, although it's not that great a hand.
I agree.
We're a few pieces away from a turn 3, but just, we're hoping Forge Devil gets us there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that hope is pretty reasonable. We didn't put this Forge Devil in our deck so we could mulligan hands that contain it and a Convoke payoff.
Yeah. Big news. You're only 1K away from getting me to 62. Wow. Time to raise the price again.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is a really dangerous thing to say to Greg. Who does, by the way, have dictatorial control over the prices.
I do have dictatorial control. That is accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should play Forge Devil.
Yeah, definitely. Time Walk.
Any new names? Well, I don't know who, other people do or do not know. My situation is, I know almost all of the Midwestern grinders just from, years of playing competitive Magic. So, names that are new to people may or may not be new to me.
Yeah, like, I feel like Daniel Weiser is not that well known of a name, but, like, he's just, like, our friend, so we know him.
I mean, I've known Dan for, like, 10 years or something. I don't know. Like, so he's certainly not a new name to me, yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, because then next time we can, like, Clarion Spirit plus 1-drop into, like, big locks. Like, that's a decent plan. Get Bushwhacker the turn after, maybe? Okay, wait a minute. So this is... Oh, we can only take once.
We don't, yeah.
I was like, I don't know what we should take, and then I was like, oh, we should take the legal cards. I mean, I don't know if a Forged Devil into a turn 4 max locks is fast enough, to be honest, but it's definitely not obviously too slow.
Wow, getting close to being able to pick the format deck for the next stream.
That's a great reward.
Sounds like we gotta raise that one, huh? Huh, Ari?
Yeah, what you should be aware of with that reward is you aren't allowed to make us play Neoform with a really bad win condition. But you are allowed to make us play Neoform with a reasonable win condition. It's a tough but fair ruling. Like, my strongest argument for this is, like, come on. Okay, so I think we should just play our stuff mostly here, right?
I think so, yeah.
So we should just, like, play this.
Wait, insane question. Do we want to hold a Thraben Inspector?
I think maybe yes.
Okay.
Because it's like Bushwhacker and the Clarion Spirit, so it's like a big difference.
Yeah. Bitter Ordeal stream was our best ever. I don't know. I gotta be honest, this stream's doing pretty well. People really wanted to see the Convoke deck.
What about Neoform Siege Shark Shoal attracts a Tassiger? That's live.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it yet, but it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Sam, I think to, like, break this rule, you have to really be trying, is what I would say about it. It's difficult to do by accident. So I think I want to Convoke this, because I don't want to attack and give them a mana.
Yeah, I don't want to attack and give them a mana either. So you want to...
Although maybe that removes a blocker in the future? But it's actually 2 mana. We can't do it.
Yeah.
So we should just Convoke this, and I think we should...
leave the Giant Killer unconvoked?
Oh, that's a great choice. Yeah. Because if we draw a land, we can do it all.
Yeah. Oh, that's even true.
Yeah, it's true.
I like how in our first match we died twice with in the Neoform stream. Yes, that did happen.
I even skimmed the document I was given.
It wasn't like we missed the Determinist Lethal. It's just that we failed. We failed to execute.
Look, like many great works of literature, our Neoform stream had some issues with execution.
Yeah. Wait, are we gonna win?
I don't know yet. I don't think it's clear that we are.
Okay.
But our next turn is very good. I haven't done any counting. I think if I did some counting, I could determine if we were going to win.
I don't like them playing another thing.
Like, just an elf, though. It's not that great a thing. Oh, baby. All right, let's play everything.
Okay, let's do it all.
So we do this. We do this.
Yeah. Hitting Nissa off Nissa sucks. I agree.
Well, I suspect that was a development power level nerf, is my suspicion. I suspect that the original design of the card did not have that, and it was added by play design. I don't know for sure, but I think that's...
the Summoning Sick clue.
Let's attack them.
Yeah.
And can I do no math and alpha? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Boo math. They've got to be dead, right? They're dead.
I didn't do any counting. Are you sure?
There are 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 13 creatures attacking. They're all 2 power or bigger.
They are all 2 power or bigger. That's certainly true.
Woo! Dex busted! Let's go! New Hogaak!
A classic new Hogaak angle.
New Hogaak.
Do you want to play another match?
Oh, it's so late. I'm pretty tired, but you could convince me.
I think one more match.
Okay, fine, one more match.
But this has to be the last one.
This will be the last one, no matter what.
Yeah, chat. Win or lose, that's the last one.
Did you O2 drop the first league or something? Yes.
Who can say if we O2 dropped the first league or not?
Yeah.
It's unknown.
Finish league, though. We're definitely not... I am very sleepy. Notably, like, okay, I was sick last week, as you may know, and I'm still, like, taking some medication, and which has some side effects. And the number one side effect I was warned of that it would mess up my sleep schedule, and it hasn't happened until today, when I just, like, my sleep was so weird today. Get better. I am mostly better, so thank you. But
what are my actual... I legitimately don't think the deck is great. I'm not going to... Look, I can't say with confidence a deck that I played for 3 days is bad, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm certain, because I'm not. My current opinion is the deck is not good. Not good doesn't mean, like, garbage, stone, unplayable.
Yeah.
But I think it is not among the best few decks in Pioneer. That's my opinion. So, there's your answer.
Get better at Magic. I'm always trying to.
I think I would keep this. This seems good.
So we're going to... Nothing into reinforcements into turn 3 blocks.
Well...
Night, and we'll draw some stuff.
Yes.
It's not great.
But, like, it has a lot of room to improve, too, right?
That's true.
I mean, I guess we're in the place we can't play a 1-drop. Our opponent being on Kahira, yeah, I don't know. So this means presumably blue-white control?
Probably.
But this is, you should know, chat, we'll discuss this more on Friday. This is cowardly blue-white.
Yeah.
If you're not playing an 80-card deck, what are you doing playing blue-white? But anyway, I think the best deck is either red-black stack or Greasefang. Anyway, I think we should keep them. Also, it's blue-white, I think this game is better.
Yeah, I agree.
So...
Well, except aren't they going to, like, counter our Convoke and then our cards do nothing?
But, like, that's why you need more Convokes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, the solution to that isn't to have multiple hand
that can Convoke better. It's to, okay.
Yeah, again, I am pretty much... I think in Dallas, it is very unlikely you'll see me playing a deck that isn't red-black sack or Greasefang. I also think Lotus is pretty good. I think green is playable. I think we'll play this on one, actually.
I think so. Delay the decision.
Yeah. And then I don't know... And then there's a bunch of decks that I think are kind of okay below that, sort of. I don't know. Creativity, I think, is decent. Not amazing, but a solid choice. I mean, creativity is really... Like, here's really its spot. If Wizards tomorrow printed a 2-mana instant with the literal text, deal 5 damage to a creature, end of text... I think creativity would be maybe very good.
Yeah. Is that card red? Is it a color by break?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Rakdos Mid's fine. Definitely one of the better decks. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to undersell Rakdos Mid. I think Rakdos Mid is totally fine. Totally solid deck. Nothing special. I like main phasing because of counter spells.
Yeah.
Which creativity variant? I think the Gearhulk... I think the Worm one is too bad against red-black, is my opinion. Let's cast this. Maybe they'll counter it.
Sure.
Do you think they will?
Maybe.
So I sort of think we should play a Locks as bait. But maybe that's maniacal.
Do it.
Okay.
I was going to say the same thing. I mean, Unholy Heat, haven't they said Unholy Heat is a color pie break?
Yeah, Unholy Heat's a color pie break, but that's because I think 6 and 5 are meaningfully different.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Roast, I guess, is not a color pie break.
I mean, the card I'm describing is literally Powercraft Roast, but I'm not sure Powercraft Roast...
Good thing we drew the land, so we didn't get got by that censor.
Yes. Between Phoenix and Creativity, which is better, I believe Creativity is better. I don't think Phoenix is good. I'm not sure to say I don't think it's good. Okay, so here I think we should Knight Errant, maybe Convoking for 1.
What if we Convoke for 2 but leave a land open? I think they might have another censor.
Oh, that's pretty reasonable. I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And let's see, I should just Convoke on like a white creature of any kind and this Ornithopter?
Yeah. Because, like, okay, if they drew Make Disappear, good beats, but, like...
Cool. And then I think we should not play anything.
Okay.
Do you think that's reasonable?
Because you think they have the censor?
No, because I think they might have Supreme Verdict or...
Oh, right.
Like, Blue Lists these days are sometimes playing Temporary Lockdown because of this deck.
Yeah, okay.
So they didn't have Temporary Lockdown and they kept. Like, that doesn't mean they have Verdict, but there's a decent chance.
Yeah.
I
mean, also, they could have Temporary Lockdown. Maybe they just didn't have the untapped land.
Possible, but that just isn't very good regardless of whether we play.
Censor is not super popular. They usually have more Make Disappears. I know, but they didn't have Make Disappear last turn, so they would have had to draw it. I guess they had 2 draws because they cycled a censor, but...
Oh, let's see what they got.
Ooh, yeah. Love that.
I guess this? Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, shit, that was wrong. I should have looked up white. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I believe, right, yeah, so I think Rhinos is maybe the best second modern at this point, yes.
Hey, Jewel Master, thanks for the follow.
Wow. Sunfall.
Okay, let's take Sunfall.
Okay, so then they only have March of Otherworldly Light, which means they can't stop a 4/4 from connecting with this.
Wait. Don't they have Odawara?
Oh, they do. That's right. But I'd really like this to flip.
Yeah.
So I guess we can send... Let's see. Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we were going to win, admittedly.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, so against blue-white, we definitely want this, and we definitely want the wedding announcements.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So what goes out, do you think?
Giant Killer?
Oh, that makes sense. It seems pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then, like, I guess, as usual, some of this stuff, right? Right? Like...
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I think Bushwhacker is likely good.
I think so, yeah.
Like, Arranged Schneider, we finished them off post-Wrath or something.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the Flash guy is really good
I like
for that
the Flash
reason.
guy.
So I think it's this.
Yep.
Bleeding Landing I also think is excellent for
Agreed.
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
If Phoenix is good, yeah, so, yeah, I don't, like, look, the Phoenix situation, here's the situation. There's, like, 5 Magic players who are all insanely talented, and they win a lot with Phoenix.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned that those people just like Phoenix, and also would win with any deck.
Yeah.
Well, so Levy, my worry about Phoenix is that when you say it's as good as other decks when played well, what if I told you it was slightly worse than most of their decks when played at a Nathan Stoyer level? Because that's my concern about the deck. I'm not sure that, like, once you put in the effort of playing it really, really well, that you're even getting an output that's, like, better. I think maybe once you play it really well, you're getting an output that's, like, equivalent. Who are the 5? I'm talking about Gul Dukat and Jay and Depraz, the French pro, and, like, I don't know, a few other people in that general vein.
And Nathan Stoyer.
And one of them is Nate Stoyer, although notably he's been playing Lotus lately.
Sure, right, that's true.
But I have no idea what he's going to play in Dallas, but he played Lotus the last major tournament he played. I think this is a keep.
Yeah?
Well, it is hard to say, but my main opinion is if you are not someone who's played Phoenix continuously for the last year, don't play Phoenix. If you are someone who's played Phoenix last year and you're an incredibly talented Magic player, you're allowed to consider it. I'm not saying you should play it, but it's allowed to be on your list. If you're anyone else, it's not allowed to be on your list.
Yeah. Nathan Stoyer is an up-and-coming new name in Magic.
Well, like, yeah, and I also think by now we all realize that Nathan winning this deck doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
So, anyway. How can you tell if you're incredibly talented? Well, let me put it this way. I don't think your username is someone that I believe is authorized to play Phoenix. So, there you go.
Oh yeah, we lost a mirror to Big Snubs earlier today.
Yeah, I think some people are playing Snubborn in this deck. I gotta say, I don't really see the appeal. There's only a few flex 1-drop slots, so you have to be picky. Also, this is awkward.
Yeah,
I play
Gobakon is not safe.
Yeah, I play 3 not 4 specifically because I dislike drawing multiples. So, you know.
But here you've just drawn all 3.
Yes. So, people play Snubborn Sentry in this deck, but they're playing it over Giant Killers and Legion's Landing, and my main opinion is, like, Snubborn's may be fine, but, like, I just don't think it's better than those cards. So I think I want to bait. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, it is reasonable.
Kobukon looks pretty safe to me. Yeah, that's a fair argument, Sam.
Yeah, that was a reason. I did consider that as a reason.
That we saw Censor, but we didn't see Make Disappear. Yeah, but I just, like, I don't know. I'm not sold our opponent just isn't playing Make Disappear as well. Like, no, I think a more interesting question is next turn, how should we order our 2 spells? But I think we should still Invasion first.
Yeah.
It's a little complicated.
Yeah. Bait with Gobakon so we can get him with Gobakon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just don't have... Maybe we should just play around Censor and play the Gleeful first in this spot. I guess we can just... Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of coming around. You okay with this first?
Well, now they could have Absorb.
Oh, wait, that's true. Never mind. Back to this first.
I think so. Yeah.
Because if they show us Censor, the thing is, what we'll do is just play Thrab Inspector.
Yeah.
And then next turn we can actually Gleeful Bushwhack, which is great.
Yeah.
Could also have March on the artifact. Yeah, that's true. Shark Typhoon. You know, that is fine.
That's just fine.
Temporary Lockdown. I mean, I'd like to make that cost 5, but it's not a perfect plan.
Yeah.
As the problem is they might reach 5.
Uh-huh.
But I guess a valid question is, like, what's the alternative? Like, maybe how we win this game is them just... Also, we can like, invasion these other things later.
Yeah.
I think we should take this.
Okay, I think so too.
But I acknowledge the looseness of our plan.
It is pretty loose.
And I don't know if there's a reason to play for the shark. Trade for the shark. I think we'd rather both of us have these.
Yeah.
Notably because our deck heavily utilizes a mechanic known as Convoke.
Yes. Just joined. What's the verdict on the deck? We are not believers. But
We're
welcome
skeptics.
to the stream. Thanks for coming by. It's good to have you here. It's kind of funny the lockdown eats the Gobacons. It is kind of funny. Hey, Bacchanal, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
If by funny you mean...
Wow, they just drew one?
That is bad.
That's Omega bad.
Well, I think we should invade Gobacon again.
Nice. I love invading Gobacon.
You're not a couple of them which are used too good for the other. I think that's self-evident. I'll take Regal Carcall.
That makes a lot of sense. I agree that it's self-evident also.
I think Lean's Landing is the one I'd rather resolve.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, you know, for a game we got our opponent for 3 mana Plague Wind us, we're surprisingly in it.
Yeah, I guess we have a good plan for next turn.
I mean, yeah, like, if we flip the invasion, start getting counters on our creatures, I mean, like, we're doing it. We flip the Legion's Landing, like...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing can go wrong. Lots could go wrong, but it's a good spot.
Nothing can go wrong.
What are they casting?
I don't know.
A 4-drop sorcery? They're wrathing our 1/1? I don't understand. Their Shark Typhoon? Is that the deal? But then why are they sorcery? Oh, they want to hit a land.
They want to hit a land?
Okay, that makes sense. So it's Shark Typhoon, they're trying to hit a land.
Yeah. Because they have Elspeth.
Yes. I mean, they just
a
have a
land
6-drop
of 7 mana Crackle.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to definitely alphabet invasion.
Yeah.
That all seems obvious, right?
Yeah.
Because if I don't, then they can just not let us split the invasion, which is a disaster.
Yeah.
And then, like, what, they block something?
Yeah, they eat the lifelinker or something. Or maybe they don't. Well, I guess, no, they need to trade because things are growing. But
Yeah, it's
fine.
But then we get to start doing my favorite aspect of the game, which is phase game where you cast no spells and use a Danto every turn.
Yes.
And laugh at our opponent's counter magic. Do I think they should unban Teferi to nerf battles? I think Teferi is one of the least fun cards ever printed, and I'm glad it's banned in every format it's banned in, and my only wish is for it to be banned in more formats at all times.
Nice.
Like, if WotC tomorrow announced that they were banning Teferi in Modern and Legacy, don't ask too many questions,
Uh-huh.
I would be in favor.
What if they were banning it in Commander?
I would have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Do you think it's legal in Commander? Oh, I forgot this was happening.
Yeah. That isn't great.
Oh, look! It lives.
Well, notably 3 is more than 2, but I'm not sure I like our chances in this particular game. Ooh, that's good though.
Nice.
I mean, we're definitely not out of the woods. In fact, I would describe us as being deep in the woods.
Yes.
However, we could, in theory, win.
Do you think we're lost in the woods?
I think we might be lost in the sauce.
Ooh, I love being lost in the sauce. I don't like what's about to happen.
It's fine. Now what we need to do is find Magmatic Chasm.
Ooh, I have bad news.
What is your news?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to. It's on a need to know basis.
So I fire this, maybe?
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Alpha Elspeth?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just don't see what could go wrong with this plan, you know?
Nothing can go wrong.
Dude, Lost in the Woods, I actually have boarded into Lost in the Woods in Limited on Moto on several occasions. There was a notable incident where we, a friend of mine may have boarded into Lost in the Woods on Magic Online against someone. They beat them, or they win game 1, board into Lost in the Woods, lose with Lost in the Woods in game 2, because their opponent played 5 mana draw 3. And like change the decking math.
Yeah.
And so then they boarded in a few extra cards, typed in chat back on the beatdown plan, and then resubmitted Lost in the Woods. But anyway. The key aspect of the line is the aspect where you type back on the beatdown plan. Without that, I think the whole thing falls apart.
Well, look, now we can make 3/1/1s also. Kind of.
Yeah, both players are capable of making 3/1/1s in a turn. Some of them require slightly more resources being expended than
wait,
others.
are they gonna cast Regal Carkle right now?
Yeah, let's enter the scoop phase, shall we?
Nice. I love the scoop phase. Well, should we bring in Magmatic Chasm for chat?
No.
Okay.
I think I like how we're configured.
I think so too. Lying and chat bluffs are some of your favorites. See, that's Ari, one of the few things I know about you.
How do you feel about trolling your opponent Azax with creative pit and needle names? I believe that Azax has a noted propensity for this.
You do like saying BRB when you have to go deep in the tank about whether to use something. That's great.
That is great, especially because it's just a tiny amount of equity.
Wow, what set would you say your Magmatic Chasms are from? Is that Dragons of Tarkir?
Oh, don't worry, they don't match.
And then Avacyn Restored or Shadows over Innistrad?
I think it's Shadows,
maybe?
yeah.
Okay. Nice. Well, I do love telling the truth, just as a concept.
Is this a keep?
It seems kind of bad.
Well, it is kind of bad. It's basically a wedding announcement in a dream. I think we should mulligan.
I want to mulligan.
I think I might keep this on 6, but mulligan on 7. I mean, I think this hand is horrible.
Mulligan it.
Like,
yeah.
We can't do it. I mean, if these were the top cards of our deck, it would have worked out really well.
Yeah.
But obviously, we can't possibly know that.
Yeah.
This is the best hand we've had.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want Knight here, I think, as my control
so.
pair. And I don't think I get to have both.
Yeah.
So I tuck this, and then, wait, let's see. So we go turn 1, Inspector, turn 2, Reinforcements. So I guess the Ornithopter doesn't really do anything?
I would chip the Ornithopter, I think.
Yeah. Famously, when mulling low, 0 drops are not at their strongest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to mark your sleeves so that you know when to cast your Knight Errant versus when to cast your Loxodon. Because if your top card, you can, see how much mana it costs and then use that to determine how much you want to convoke for. To be clear, that was an example of me trolling.
Yeah.
Not suggesting that you cheat in the game Magic the Gathering.
See, chat might understand that Greg is just very good at pure earnesty trolling.
Yeah.
So one of the nice things about Greg is that when Greg is trolling you, sometimes you don't know. Especially if you don't know Greg very well, you just might be in the dark. You're just sitting there being trolled and it's just news to you.
Yep.
Anyway, let's play this in attack.
Yeah, sounds good.
I would like to state that this is an anti-cheating stream, but it is a frequent joking about cheating stream.
That's accurate, yes.
So, chat should keep in mind that the jokes about cheating will not stop until morale improves.
You need to let the judge know that you marked your sleeves before a Comp Ariel event. I mean, you can do that. I don't even think it was... If you're like, hey, judge, my sleeves are marked. You're not going to get DQ'd for cheating. They're just going to tell you to replace your sleeves.
Oh, man. You just don't care about Censor?
I want to play Clarion Spirit, I think. I guess we've seen Censor both games.
I mean, we saw multiples one of the games. Our opponent's playing a bunch of Censors, but
So you want to play Ornithopter Knight, no Clarion Spirit?
Well, maybe. What I don't like about Clarion Spirit... Well... No, I guess we should probably do it.
Ornithopter Knight, no Clarion Spirit.
No, like just okay.
We did roll to 5, so it's a little tempting to go for it.
What I don't like about going for it is this. Let's say we go for it and they Censor the Knight, and then our opponent is capable of temporary lockdowning for all of our permanents.
Yeah.
But are we really beating Censor into temporary lockdown? Like, that seems so much. But, like, I don't know. We could play the Ornithopter, play the Knight leaving up 1, find 2 gas things off it, pass the turn. Like, it's sort of doable. Spiritless to Censor and a lockdown? Well, sort of. We're going to cast the Knight later this turn, so...
Yeah.
If they lock down, we keep the Knight Errant in the cards we find. It's not that bad. I sort of think we should jam.
You want to jam?
But I'm not sure.
I'm mostly into jam on the, we multiply,
Yes, we gotta be greedy.
We gotta be a little greedy.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Also, I like that they censor this, then, it's not that bad for us, if they don't also have the lockdown, right?
Yeah.
And I guess I also get to attack them for 1, incidentally.
Sure do.
I guess this one's a little better. Just in case they flash in a 1/1, you never know.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it worked, so step 1. Oh
wow! Look at those cards.
I'm looking at the cards already.
Look at those cards. Just wait for Censor with the Rapid Inspector. They could have Resolute Reinforcements.
Well, I'm sort of glad we max jammed given that our Knight was going to miss. That means we can beat nothing.
Yeah.
And we'll just hope they don't fucking have it.
They just have, a pile of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Well, we'll just hope they don't have Temporary Lockdown or Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
We really have no problems aside from those problems. That's not a show of strength.
Yeah. We need Fury in this format. Yeah.
I mean, when is WotC finally going to add Fury to Pioneer?
How many Undying Evil effects are in Pioneer?
Yeah, that's an issue for us.
It's okay. We have a 4/4 that's 16. They'll be dead in 4 turns.
And now we just play the second 4/4, and that's a 2-turn clock.
Exactly. It'll make our 4/4 into a 5/5. Maybe they needed to upkeep it. Did you screenshot before the lockdown? No, that was... Chat, you're in charge of all screenshots.
We're not going to be taking any screenshots. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Don't worry, it's only temporary. I mean, to be clear, I have seen some lists with minor small number of copies of enchant removal in the sideboard.
Cathar's Commando or something
Cathar's Commando, or there's a white 1-mana instant that has choose some stuff, and one of the things you can choose is Tree Enchantment.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if any of them are good or this is popular enough, but certainly if you wanted more percentage against blue white, you could play those.
Yeah. The best thing about streaming is you get to take retroactive screenshots. That's true.
We certainly could watch our own VODs for purposes of taking screenshots. As an update, I do not believe Greg and I have ever or will ever do this.
I often watch the VODs. This is often to get the YouTube numbers up.
But you've never, in fact, then taken a screenshot, have you?
I bet I have at least once.
Strong claim.
I've definitely watched VODs and clipped things for the purposes of clipping.
Alright, so we bash and play with Lightning Out Procure?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, they could cycle another shark.
Clock going.
But...
That's fine. Then they'll be at 8.
I plan to play around nothing ever. They could also have Sunfall. I'm not playing around that either. They could also have Real Car Call. I'm not playing around that. Just to give a short list of things I'm not playing around.
I'll play around Field of Ruin activation.
How would you say you plan to do that?
We get to crack a clue if they do it.
Actually, I should probably not have 6 for that reason, to be honest.
Yeah.
March our clue. I don't like what this implies. I mean, it clearly resolves.
Yeah.
But, isn't this sort of implying that our opponent's going to wrath us in some way?
I think so.
Because they probably would have marched a creature if they weren't playing to wrath us. I see, yes.
It's okay there, it's 6.
Should I blood token away locks? But I might need to Gleeful whatever.
Oh, I think you should not because of Gleeful.
Yeah, I think Gleeful is, maybe how we get out of this. If we get out of this. I mean, honestly, I think this game is kind of a good showing for a game where our opponent casts 2 sweepers against our, red, white, go, white tokens deck.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think this is an indictment of it.
I mean, we did miss off that night, which is pretty brutal.
Like, I think if our knight had hit 2 things, we might just have won,
Yeah.
is the thing. But we're definitely going to lose now. So, there's that. Look at this. Teferi to transform the incubator.
Wow.
That's
combo.
a synergy. Well, I did mull the 5, but I sort of signed up to mull a bunch when I registered this deck, so I can't complain about that too much. Like, I think this deck mulls more than average, and also the Pioneer average isn't that low.
Yeah.
The Mutable is a nice touch, mostly because that
It's rude.
I doubt that's remotely playable. I think both teams are fighting hard right now. Would you say that's accurate?
I'm not fighting very hard.
Do you want me to concede so you can go to bed?
No, let's play it out another turn.
All right.
We're here, you know? But I am going to start investigating who we can raid.
That's reasonable. We're technically not dead, but you know.
Yeah.
You can raid this person.
This person?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have to raid that person.
Yeah.
Nice. Good point.
Yeah, Chad, I don't think we're going to finish this league because Greg is too sleepy. So
it's true.
It's a sleepy Greg.
We played 6 matches. That's more than average.
Who can say whether he played 4 or 6 matches?
I certainly can't.
It's going to be lost to the muses,
yeah.
which we played.
Uh-huh. If they went and watched the VOD, they could find out, but no one ever does that, you know?
If they did want to watch it, though, they could watch it on YouTube, just for the record.
Yeah. I wonder if the exclamation point YouTube command still exists. It does!
I have to take a game action.
Yeah, sorry, it's just writing 1 in chat. This attack is deranged.
What do you mean? It's a very sound attack. They have a blocker. What can we possibly have?
Oh man.
That's perhaps why they attacked, I think. All right, I'm about ready to concede.
What did they do? Oh, they cast Farewell?
Yeah, it's the
Why
third
didn't they
wrath
name enchantments? We
All
might have...
right. I've had enough.
Oh, man. Unlucky
All right,
they
so we did go an impressive 2 and 4 on stream with this deck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think this deck's good. I'm not sure. Obviously, it started playing it recently, but yeah.
It's ban-worthy in Pioneer.
But yeah, I don't think Hogaak is all it's cracked it to be. Let me put it this way. I played a lot of Hogaak during the original Hogaak era, and this ain't Hogaak.
This ain't it.
So anyway, that's I think gonna about do it for our late night red-white convoke stream.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be sending people over to Connorman, who is in fact playing Red-White Convoke.
Yeah!
So
hopefully they're having more luck than we are with the deck.
So if you'd like to continue the Red-White Convoke hype, you can do it over there.
Yep. Tomorrow we'll be back for our Thursday 2 p.m. stream, 2 p.m. Central. So in a mere 13 hours from now, we'll be back live on this channel streaming Vintage Cube if it's still up, right?
We'll be streaming Vintage Cube, yep.
Nice. So get excited for that. And then Friday, we'll be with... are we confirmed? We will be with reigning NRG series champ, Daniel Weiser, streaming some big Yorian blue-white.
Big
blue-white. Big blue-white.
You gotta refer to only as big blue-white.
Yeah.
It's very important.
If you can go back into our VODs and take some nice screenshots of moments where our board looked great and post them to Twitter, we'd obviously appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. Let us know your favorite moments with the deck. Let us know how much you think this deck resembles Hogaak. And if you're watching on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and start that raid to Connorman 11. So go enjoy their Boros Convoke deck. Good luck if you find yourself playing with this deck or playing in RCQs. And thanks for tuning in. Welcome to System Magic, those who are new, and we'll see you tomorrow. System Magic out.